Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to the crossover 2024 here in Oberhausen, Germany. We are back for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Top 8 right here, right now. It is your boy Toast on the mic, joined by the happiest man in Britain, the only Mr. Cake himself, Mr. Promenade. How are you doing tonight, bro?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful at the moment. This has been a superb event, throughout the entire thing. I'm sure everyone who was watching yesterday for our stream saw the just fantastic bracket that we've been having so far. And man, going into this top 8 today, there are some names that you would not expect to see, but also names that do not surprise me, so to say. Yeah. People have been grinding.
Absolutely, yeah, it's been an incredible time, and as you said, we have quite a few little upsets here and there. A lot of people that have been pulling up and have been really grinding. We've had a bunch of really good players. Of course, Vogel, who will be on stream here very soon. It's gonna be pulling up against Saki here. Of course, Saki, one of the top placing European players currently. Very, very consistent, very, very strong. And he's going to be putting in a lot of effort still, and going to be putting on a great performance here. Up against Vogel, who's been on the grind, who's been recently on the come-up, doing really, really well. Playing Belial, of course, I'm always happy to see the brother back on the map where he belongs. So,
yeah, definitely. So, Vogel was playing him a little bit earlier in casuals. Definitely playing at his peak today. It's been really interesting seeing him play, over the past couple of weeks in particular, but a lot more kind of active, a lot more grindy on the game. There's been less events online, so not really as many places where he can kind of, practice the tournament environment as actively, but really, really showed up here today. Yeah. And now obviously against Saki, who is, maybe at this point the notable entrant of this tournament.
Absolutely.
First seed in this bracket, so it's quite a hard fight ahead of him, but I think he's going to put up that fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that he's going to be putting in a bunch of work. Of course, Saki, as per usual, he's been a household name for a long time now. He's been, from a humble beginner brawl champion entering those beginner brackets all the way to the big stage. He's going to be doing great. And of course, has been repping the Nier and is going to be repping her this tournament as well. Yeah. He's going to be going up here against Vogel Belial, who really, really showed up. So you see our players right now getting ready as we are loading in, and we are getting hype for our top 8 here. Full first is free, the crossover 2024. Let's hear it for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, baby. Let's go.
Hell yeah. So, of course, matchup in question here, Belial versus Nia. If there's one character you really should be practicing against a tournament setting, it is going to be Nia, and Saki the Nia in Europe at the moment. But Vogel making a good start here. 6XL going to go under the jump, but then the misfortune just to stop that run in. Things looking Saki.
Yeah, strong pressure coming out, of course, from the side of Vogel as well. Pretty early BC from the side of Saki. Doesn't want to deal with the My Dearest Brother pressure coming out from Belial. Already down to 1 bravery point and only 4 stocks though, so this could be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, so usually I see a bit more kind of better management of Saki's resources than this, but he might not actually even need more than this. We're going to be going into the SBA at the end here. Full damage from it. Not quite enough for the kill. Next interaction certainly doing it. Chip point now. And then, the far heavy just going to clip the walk in. And Saki, first round.
First round here over Vogel. Definitely Saki, someone who, based on recent results, would be very much favored in this matchup, but with how well Vogel has been playing, you never know. So
yeah, Vogel definitely playing kind of at his best today. Definitely knows the matchup, I want to say, but at the moment, Saki not really giving him too much of a chance to demonstrate that. The BC going to come out wide. Ends up blocking the U-Fatal Waltz there. So much chip coming out from that move, and this is a great conversion from Saki. Is it enough? It sure will be a perfect 7 golden letters going to be taking this first game for Saki.
Definitely. Let's see if Vogel's going to be able to get the adaptation here. This is going to be a pretty tough matchup to overcome. Of course, playing against one of the strongest players in Europe, also on a character that he's really, really good at, that he's really been optimizing a ton. He's been putting in a bunch of work with Nier, and he's really been hitting the lab. You know, he was actually talking earlier with Citizen about very specific command grab punishes and stuff like that for Velio. So you know that Saki has been putting in all that lab work. Gonna be setting up the very, very plus on block and very chip-heavy situation there using the User 6 here.
Yeah, Fogel escaping things though, back into the mid-screen with the BC and then the block DP afterwards. No, it is still very much Saki's turn. Going to be taking the round here, right into that U-Fatal Waltz again. Nia holding her head.
doing the yik pose real quick, hitting him with the
I can't
with the
see it, man.
Has to be done.
Yeah, Projectile going to take out Death pretty quickly here. Fogel going to take the chance to get in a bit more. There we are, Grave Strike going to come out. Not quite too much of a push into the corner there from Fogel, actually. We're going to see the same situation, but the BC now from Saki bring things back towards the middle of the stage. Good check.
Absolutely, yeah. Fogel just putting out a few careful projectiles here and there. Of course, one of the few things that is really good at stopping Nier from sending those death approaches out is just going to be projectiles. His death does get hit.
Oh no! Grave Strike going to come out as the button here from Saki. Gets him over in the corner. The SSBA going to drain the remainder of those BP. Full power as well. Ouch.
That's a big 60% gone for Fogel right there. Opting to go for the SSBA on Wake Up. That's going to be blocked. Got a little too cheeky here, and that's going to be Saki taking game number 2. 2-0 now.
I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I've seen Saki miss a safe meaty. So yeah, especially against, you know, like a slower reversal option like an SSBA. Kind of ill-advised. And yeah, demonstrated there. Saki going up 2-0 at this point.
Saki deep in meditation, taking a deep breath right now. Fogel as well, eyes closed, taking a little bit of extra time to try and get ready here. He has to make a big adaptation, otherwise Saki will be running away with things. Though, of course, Fogel, this is still the winner's side, so Fogel will have another chance making the way back up from the loser's bracket. But right now, Saki is definitely intent on sending him there.
Yeah, happens again. So much chip from this U-Fatal Waltz as well, and now, yeah, just pushed back into the corner. Fogel, 6XL, just to start the pressure up. Trying to blocking the M-Fatal Waltz as well. And this is a rough one for him. Not quite the perfect for Saki, but going to put himself on set point now. It's looking rough.
It is looking incredibly dire right now for Fogel. He's been finding some good hits here and there. He's been getting on some really good interactions, but so far he's never been able to quite close things out. Saki once again very aggressive with those BCs. He doesn't really care too much for his life total. You know, if he doesn't want to get hit. So.
Yeah, just simply don't get hit, and then that bravery penalty not going to be something that affects you. Definitely really good position here. Yeah, just clips with the U-Fatal Waltz.
Yeah, the U-Fatal Waltz. An incredible tool. Gonna be going for the overhead. That's the overhead. That'll be landing, and Saki takes it over Fogel 3-0 in an impressive display right there.
Well, that's it. If you're a player like Saki, that is the exact kind of first set of the day that you want to see. Just nice and simple for him, not around for your opponent. And yeah, we're going to be finding out who waits him in the winners finals in our next set coming up here. So, of course, just want to say, you know, obviously Fogel in the loser's bracket now, not out of this tournament by any means. But seeing him on the winner's side of this top 8 today has been so impressive. His bracket run yesterday was fantastic. He beat a Riot to get into top 8 here.
Definitely somewhat convincingly as well.
I know, and it's not like an easy opponent as well. So, yeah, no, really, really good from him. But we're going to be seeing him on the loser's side later on today. But coming up now, we're going to be getting Bonsai versus Fitizen.
I mean, this is going to be an all-time German classic, of course. Fitizen. I mean, there's not much to introduce right there. He has been a mainstay of the German community ever since base game came out. You know, an incredibly strong player. Plenty of accolades for sure. And that's going to be Bonsai on the other side. Of course, Lord Hessen Crash champion.
It's true, yeah.
Taking it this year over some fierce competition as well, you know, beating Gideon the Great and a bunch of other strong players. So he's been making Metera work despite the character not being the greatest currently.
So this is kind of the thing that I wanted to lead with talking about this set, right? Is I think Bonsai is probably the best Metera at playing against Siegfried. He makes the matchup look very, very doable, despite the fact that I'm going to label it as not great for Metera. I think we'll call it that at the very least. But no, he makes the matchup look really, really kind of okay for the character. He's labbed out some fantastic punishes. I was watching him do that just before the bracket, actually.
Yeah.
So I can't say for certain if he's feeling confident going into an opponent like Fitizen, but I know that he is not going to be unprepared.
He will be making the best out of the situation, if that much we can say. This is going to be a button check here. Neither of these players play these characters, so
I want to see.
Don't worry too much about that. Nah. Grimnir can't play anywhere near lame enough for Fitizen to like him.
That's true, actually. Yeah, no, I think that's a very good point.
But, I mean, Fitizen, the master of calculated play, of whiff punishes, of trying to play the old quote-unquote honest neutral as much as we can provide it.
I mean, I think if Fitizen was enjoying a character that had that character's far heavy, I think we'd be in trouble. So
for sure. But yeah, going to be going back to character select here. Fitizen will be locking in the Siegfried. Not much of a surprise right there. He's still fully focusing on that character, which of course, an incredibly strong choice.
Yeah, of course. You know, Fitizen is someone who prizes consistency really above all else, and Siegfried is the consistent character of this. Yeah, no, I mean, Matera is... I don't know whether the label Matera is inconsistent or not. I think we have a lot of Matera players in this region that you might want to call, like, overperformers for the character.
Yeah.
But, like, I also think they make a compelling case for the fact that the character is just strong in the right hands. But
for sure.
This matchup definitely going to be interesting for Bonsai to kind of go up against, as we were saying. But it will be Bonsai taking the initiative here. Going into our first round of this winner's semis.
Yeah, Fitizen definitely has played this matchup a lot as well. Of course, both of these players have been mainstays of the German community since all the way back in like release base game. So they know each other, they know how they play. And that's going to be a big shimmy to start things off from the side of Fitizen. Going to be going for the SBA with the routing here. A lot of damage, not going to be killing, but the next situation definitely will. Matera's health makes this incredibly spooky, but the next throw is absolutely going to be doing it.
Yeah, so that's a good thing for Fitizen here. First shimmy of the day working out. Bonsai chip point. This is definitely nearly uncontestable to come back from because of that DP right there. To avoid the chip on that DP, your spot dodge has to be so precise. But yeah, Fitizen taking this first round without too much hindrance.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Siegfried is already a very, very high damaging, very consistent character, especially if you optimize those routes.
What an anti-air!
Speaking of which, we're going to be seeing some of that here. And Matera is a low health character. In addition to the bravery point system, she can't really afford to spend too many bravery points. It's quite dire. It's quite the climb this character has to make against Siggy. And that's going to be pretty much death right here.
Yeah. Not quite here. The combo limit going to come in. Bonk not choosing to throw there, but choosing instead to Raging Strike the U Butterfly. Bonk is really kind of a big fan of that move, so we're going to be seeing a lot of it throughout today's set. Chip point though.
Yeah, chip point once again. Fitizen will just be looking for the chip out here. He has the U Fireball stocked as well. Going for it right there. And that's all you got to do.
So, I mean, we saw it pretty early on in that second round there. Fitizen already being aware enough to check the Butterfly activation with the U Nelanav. Butterfly, even if you are Siegfried in this matchup, still something that you need to respect because Matera's reward off of it is so high. But Fitizen showing early that actually he is also very much prepared to deal with that. But now, corner situation for him very early in this first round of our second game. Anti-air, once again, so much damage.
That's going to be Fitizen taking yet another round and trying to get out of the corner. Bonsai definitely someone who usually is very good at navigating his way out of the corner, you know, by mixing up a lot of defensive options, except for blocking, of course, because Bonsai doesn't like that. That's my boy. And but Fitizen makes that incredibly difficult. He's very, very ready with those 2Hs. Those are going to hurt a ton. Yeah. Didn't quite have the Orkan ready. DPing the Raging Strike attempt as well. He's unfortunately not quite that old. He's still got those young man reactions despite being over 30. So that's going to be another big extension. Another bravery point taken from Bonsai. And look at the damage here.
We're into that bravery penalty now as well. Stuck in the corner here. Fitizen got all the pressure. Bonk does not want to spend that BC so easily, but the throw going to take this one for Fitizen. 2-0 up very quickly now. Now, of course, we're playing first to 3 here, but we're not going to see any hang on our win screen there. We're going straight back into things. Yeah, immediately choosing to just create space to begin with, get those butterflies set up, immediately pop those butterflies as well, and then just, mash coming out from Fitizen to get his stuff going. Good DP.
Not a good DP again. Fitizen usually doesn't tend to fall for a lot of the TK arrow shimmies that Bonza likes to go for. Likes to really bait out people's throws on defense with that. But Fitizen usually ready to just look for the DP on it. But this is going to be huge reward.
Oh no!
A rare drop! Very unfortunate. Now he's back in the corner. Fitizen confirming into the Raging Strike, and this is going to be hurting an absolute ton. SBA coming through. This might actually just do it. Oh my god.
It's 0 BP to his name, and it does! The damage here from Siegfried so much against a low health character like Matera, and now set point for the Uwe man.
Uwe still going strong. Not a really good DP coming through from Fitizen. That's going to be Bonsai trying to fight his way out of the corner once again. Fitizen has been doing a good job of avoiding most of these arrows. Even on non-counter hit, that's still going to be a little bit of a combo. And that Siegfried 2H has just been putting in so much work.
Good anti-air here though from Bonsai. Nice juggling the butterflies as well, and gets the side swap too. But yeah, we're back in the mid-screen though. Good conversion from Fitizen, drawing us towards the left hand even. And yeah, we're going to be going there. Oh, he's going for the basketball. Does he think this is enough? It sure is.
Will be.
And yeah, Fitizen going to be meeting Saki in our winners finals later on today. Give it up for both of these players.
Absolutely, and you can definitely see like a profound and deep sadness in Bonsai's eyes. If you look into his eyes right now, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm really here. I've really done this to myself.
I really came out this way to get Siegfried in my first match at the second day. So, I mean, Bonsai was signed up for the longest time, and then he was unwell.
Yeah.
And then he saw people traveling to the event and chatting about it on Discord and just booked a train, and now he's here. Still obviously in a very good position, albeit on that loser side now, but yeah, speaking of that loser side, we're going to be going down there now. We're going to be getting Yuna versus Desily. Yuna is someone I am so happy to see in this top 8. She has been performing so well this weekend. Was on for the last set of the stream yesterday, and for the people who watched it, I know that there were pop-offs all over Discord. Everyone here was losing their minds as well. But now up against the Lethal League legend himself, Desily.
Fundies master Desily, the GOAT himself coming through. I actually have to apologize to him because he's also playing Matera in this game.
Yep.
And I kind of did that to him. I kind of made him play this game to begin with back at Hessen Crash when we were still playing base Granblue. And because Desily is a zoner player at heart, you know, he's a Hilda main as well in Under Night.
Yeah.
He likes those types of characters, those kind of set play intensive zoners, and unfortunately, he ended up on the Matera side of things and not on the JP side of things. So,
yeah,
I apologize, my man.
It's okay. We'll get a good zoner soon. Trust. This is she'll save us. I believe.
True.
I hope.
Hoping for your sake. I mean, I know you're excited for her.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'm really looking forward to it. Now that 1.5 coming up this month as well. Going to be a lot of changes going on with this game. So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, definitely going to be a much anticipated patch right there, of course. Right after VSF as well. So going to be a big shake-up. I think VSF is going to be the last kind of status quo big event that we're going to have with this version of the game. And things might be looking vastly different after, so it'll be a very interesting one.
So a character we really don't see too much, which is pretty popular at the start of this game, but we really don't see her too much now, is Vera. And I've never super understood why. I can understand why more so after Beatrix came out, for sure, but you know, she kind of was dropping off a bit more even before Beatrix dropped. Yeah. But Yuna has been just tearing it up with Vera at the moment, and I love this character, honestly. I love watching this character in Rising. I think she's a lot more interesting now than she was in base game, for certain.
Yeah, she's certainly got a lot more interesting options. She's got a few interesting jump scares as well, of course, with a lot of her ultimate skills. Having one of the few, low overhead combinations baked into her 2-on-4U as well.
Yeah.
Not something that you see too much in this game. Usually mix-ups are somewhat limited. So.
For sure. Now, it would be remiss if we didn't mention that Yuna and Bonsai this morning started at least a first to 100.
Yeah.
They didn't finish in the end. I think they did exactly 100 games. Bonk said something to me. I didn't quite hear him, but I'm going to take that as a yes.
is what he said, yeah.
70-30. Okay. A lot of games nonetheless. But also just very much going into this prepared. It's been going into this grinding, been playing casuals the entire weekend.
Yeah.
Really wanted to prepare for this matchup, and we're going to see it now. Yuna versus Desley in our first game of the loser side of top 8.
Absolutely, and this is going to be another one of those games where I feel like adjustment is really going to be coming into play big right there, because of course Yuna is now warmed up against Bonsai, right? But Desley plays such a different Metera. Metera, one of those characters where all of the Metera players play entirely different and very distinct from each other. So,
and this is really something
you
need to be prepared for this. We've seen this already in this first round. It's just these, like we were saying with Bonsai as well, these throw baits with the TK arrows. Kind of hitting on that first try, but the 5U gonna come out here. This is the real pace changer.
Shout out Light Yagami. Gonna be going into...
What a reaction!
Whoa!
Yuna showing that she is awake. Not quite enough for the kill here. Chip point in now, and the chip is gonna come out from that install MDP. Yuna hanging on in this first round.
Yeah, Yuna really channeling the spirit of Light Yagami right there, you know, but getting both the Zoomer reactions and the 5U run up.
Yep, want to be seeing that here in this first game. Definitely awake. The 2M going to get hopped over here. Now Desley's turn. Butterfly's in the corner. Set up. Goes to the empty low out of the hop. There is a butterfly there to explode for a little bit more damage. Goes to the throw.
Getting another really good start here.
Cannot
and
UDP that.
This time it's definitely going to be doing it. Desley does not drop those. And he's going to be evening things up here pretty quickly in terms of rounds. And... of course, you know, you got the... Metera is one of those characters where sometimes you just have to accept that there will be a Metera round.
Oh, of course,
where you just guess wrong two times in a row, things are just going weird, and, you know, you have to guess it on your UDP. Sometimes you just have to send it.
Sometimes very much worth it. Doesn't quite get over the U arrow there, but this is a good start from Yuna. So far here, we see the same situation again. Hop over the 2M in that left-hand corner now. Butterfly's probably going to be set up in a second. There's one of them. And then, yeah, the roll caught out by the 6XL. Double Butterfly in place now.
Going for the reversal super this time, but it's getting baited out. The Butterfly is still on screen as well, so Desley should be able to finish things out pretty easily here. And that's going to be Desley, Lethal League GOAT, taking the first game.
Taking a quick sippy, stay hydrated. Shout out Dai.
Yeah, big shout out to Dai, of course. Also known as Kesman, also known as Mick.
That's correct, yep.
Top 3 under night contender.
One of these stories of this weekend. Great anti-air from Yuna here, and yeah, we're going to see a nice early push into this right-hand corner. Tries to bait out that defensive option. Second throw coming in now. There's the BC. Doesn't block on the correct side. Yeah, BC back from Yuna. Good pressure here. Late tech on the throw, thanks to that button. Full meter on the side of Yuna.
Yeah. Yuna now just blocking it out and just going for the delay.
Yeah, you need to be so careful of that SBA reversal because she can combo off of it, right? Combos off of it always takes a BP. So much corner carry off of the conversions. You need to be so aware of it. And yeah, Yuna using it there to help get this first round for her. Nice. Anti-air not quite early enough from Desley. We're going to see that push into the right-hand side again from Yuna. Lumi set up.
And now we're seeing kind of the flip side of the matchup. Desley has to sit in the corner, has to hold it off this pressure. Kind of unwilling to BC so far, but good interaction there on the clash. Going for the EX arrow, getting that knockdown on Yuna, and now navigating his way out of the corner slowly but surely.
Good media usage here from Yuna, just to set up that Lumi. I've seen a lot more Vera players do that recently. Oh no, throws the throw attempt. Second throw coming out from Des. Tries to bait something.
That's not really trying to go for these shimmies by establishing the throw early.
Yep.
And Yuna, so far, just slowly but surely working her way in against this hail of arrows. Desley going for the hops right now, listening to Viver in the chat. And now putting out the U Butterfly, trying to lock Yuna down.
Yeah, skillfully evaded. Just going to pop the SBA actually in neutral now. Just wants those extra mobility options maybe, as well as that extra damage when she does get in. But Desley doing such a good job of keeping Vera out at the moment. She is slowly approaching them, and now it's Desley on the approach. One more interaction to take the round, and the anti-air on that Grace View hop is going to do it. Take us through a round 3.
Yeah, definitely really, really good anti-airs. Usually got those on lockdown. And really, really good awareness to be ready for those Granblue hops, since that's not an option you see represented too much.
Nice aim, plus frames, second plus frames coming in, ends up baiting the throw, but the BC out, side swap from Destiny. Unfortunately, the throw attempt going to whiff, and then the 5U coming out from Yuna. Just playing really patient on the offense, wants to see these defensive options from Destiny. 2-1-4U, gonna get stuffed.
PC war coming through right now. We are absolutely rising to the occasion. Getting him ripped right there. And then nice, beautiful confirm there from the side of Yuna. That should absolutely do it. 1 BP on the side of Destiny. And a little bit of basketball and will finish things off for this game. Yuna taking this one.
Yeah, even Stevens now. Keeping it nice and close. Loving it. Oh my god, that went over the 6-6H!
Buff Vera, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah,
she doesn't have enough white woman normals already.
Yeah, correct.
Give her a few more.
But yeah, Destiny, nice big conversion to start things out here. We're going to see the butterfly set up at the end of this. Lovely delay DP, actually, from Yuna.
Yeah. Not falling for the bait and instead just delaying the option right there.
Yeah, just back to that tried and true zoning game. Butterfly going to keep Yuna in block stuff for a little bit here. Destiny not going into the Raging Strike there to get the kill. And we're nearing Chitter Point now. Rolls past the Butterflies. Gets that hard knockdown with the 6XM. A throw. This is the chance for Yuna to come back. Full meter on her side.
Yeah, definitely going to need to rat pretty hard here, but the 5H, the tried and tested, coming through right there at the end. Finishing off the round for Destiny, but that was almost looking pretty spooky. One good hit from the side of Yuna could have almost just sealed the end of the round for Destiny. Right
Absolutely. Oh, tries to go for the air throw there, but not quite high enough on the jump. Yeah, that roll not quite as well advised. So much damage here. Of course, hasn't left the floor yet. None of this going towards combo limit. Such a big conversion from Matera. Gets the hard knockdown into the Butterflies again. Yuna just patient on defense. Unfortunately, not quite patient enough.
You
had to jinx her. I'm sorry.
Definitely going to be able to extend pretty hard here. Of course, combo limits kicking in super late because of the grounded start, and that's going to be Destiny taking yet another game, going up 2-1 over Yuna.
Yep. So Yuna locking in here. Does not want to be out for this 7th. But Destiny sitting up now in this set. Taking a long sippy.
Well, I mean, he's chugging. He's going in.
Hey-yo.
That bottle is gone.
Hey-yo, he's done. He's done.
He is done, though.
Let's go, Destiny.
Even taking off the watch as well. This is a man who is locking in right now. He is in there. He is ready.
Nice in from Yuna. Yep, hard knockdown again thanks to that counter hit 6XM. Good corner pressure coming out here and the close heavy. Gonna get that counter hit.
That's a brutal starter. We're going to be getting 100 meter for sure here as well at the end of the combo. Let's see how we're going to see some Grace through. Nope. Instead just opting to keep the meter on deck. Maybe saving it for the reversal use of the super. We've seen it, and there it is.
Hey, and yep, follow up with the MVP afterwards. Oh, try to go for an air throw. Really probably should have just hit that close heavy there. Close heavy goes for miles behind there, it feels like sometimes.
Shout out like Yagami again.
Heyo. Second butterfly gone, blocks the low. MVP gonna come out one more time. And there's the jump scare! You Scarlet Oath gonna come in, keep Yuna alive in this set.
Yeah, Destiny getting hit by the Freddy Fazbear special. That hits everyone at least one time.
Oh yeah, nice pickup here. Unfortunately not quite enough to extend it. Still in the corner though, advantage for Yuna. Base the throw with the help of Lumi.
That's a big grip once again. Building a bunch of meter and the 5U. Yep. This is going all in the way of Yuna right now. Getting the 6XL at the perfect 7 golden letters. Yuna evening us up in the set.
That is what you need to go into a game 5. 2 very quick rounds from Yuna. And yeah, first game 5 of the day. Just taking a deep breath. Both players just taking
along
a sec.
to music. Getting a little vibe in there.
Destiny is in the zone. Yuna is locking in. We're in our game 5 of this losers round 1 of this top 8. And it's Yuna who's going to be starting off the pressure. Towards the left-hand side, 6XM not going to connect here, but we're still in the corner nonetheless. Yuna getting her first corner combo of this game.
The extension, of course, going for the heavy Lumi as well. 6XH gonna be plus with that Lumi on ya. And now Desily has to fight his way out of the corner. BC getting him a little bit of respite here, but Yuna getting caught on the roll a little bit too late on that one.
Roll coming in this time again. Now with full screen, Lumi just to lock down a little bit, do a fair bit of chip damage. UDP gonna come out for the first time this set from Desily. 50 meters spent just to send Yuna to the other side of the screen. Needs to be careful of that jump scare.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Oh no! Just a raw raging strike. Desily just getting hit, proving that he's incredibly old, but that might not be safe. Recovering in time. Let's see if he's gonna spot dodge. Absolutely. Desily knows about that MVP. Be able to extend here. Arrows, but the combo limit does not kill. This is really spooky. He's on 0 BP. Any stray hit will take him out. I'm waiting on a jump scare.
I don't even know what to say, man. Chip point
up
for Yuna. Oh, and yeah! So, the Lumi did hit, just didn't quite do enough damage despite that bravery penalty on Desily. Now Desily, set point.
Set point over Yuna, and whoever loses here will be out of the tournament, so there's a lot riding on this round right now.
Yep. BC back. Yeah, we're going to see the BC back from Desily. In that minor bravery penalty at this point. Hard knockdown from the counter hit 6XM. Delay close heavy, not quite going to open Desily up. And then the back throw incident. This is how things might end here, but the UDP from Yuna. And the 5U!
Another 5U, another light Yagami jump scare coming through from the side of Yuna. Getting the extension, the pickup! And that's going to be the round!
Oh, I love that so much!
Final game, final round here between Desily and Yuna in our top 8. Who is going to take this one? It's been a back and forth the entire time.
Great anti-air, unfortunately not quite enough for the conversion here. Desily's still in the corner. Never mind, back into the mid-screen we go. Hop in. Oh, but not off the throw, but the back throw immediately afterwards. The scrambles coming out from these two.
Well, Spaghetti being dropped right now, but the Lumi will be getting the knockdown for the side of Yuna. Desily getting caught up with the throw. Evading his way out though. Trying to just close in on her. And instead of just starting the zoning game plan up once again. Nice extension with the Raging Chain, but Desily will be on only 1 BP right now. Any hit can potentially kill him if Yuna confirms it properly, but gonna be punished here for the install.
Needs to be careful. Oh, and that might be it! That is it! Desily taking out Yuna here to narrowly move on in this top 8, but well played from both.
Wow. What an incredible performance, of course. Yuna pulling up to her first offline top 8, I'm pretty sure here.
It is. So first offline event for Yuna, making this top 8 in what has been a very difficult bracket, and then to put on a set like that at the end. No, of course, well done. Really well done to Yuna. Loving it. But yeah, really, really good stuff.
And there we go. Gonna be getting ready for our next match here. Of course, we still have some gamers on loser side who we have not yet seen. We, of course, want to introduce us to our contenders.
Watori, first name coming up here. So I want to not talk about Watori for a second and instead talk about the other sheep who was here, which is a Riot.
Yeah.
Watori's pop-off yesterday to go into the top 8 was, very good, obviously. We were all sitting here watching it, the crowd got involved. A Riot still popped off harder about Watori getting in the top 8. Fellow sheep enthusiast. Really been putting in the work, been grinding very hard. On a character that not many people still think is, too great. But Watori playing this character really, really solidly at the moment. And it's very much deserved being here.
Yeah.
And on the other side of things,
I'm happy to introduce another new contender to the scene. Someone who's been putting in a lot of work on, I believe, the Strive side of things as well.
Yeah.
Which is going to be Ti or Ty. He likes both. Coming through. Who's going to be repping another Nier here. So another strong German Nier player. We have quite a few of those in recent memory. So that's going to be another good contender to watch right now. Going to be pulling up against Watori. And I'm sure that he's played this matchup quite a bit. Of course, we had both of these players at Hessen Crash as well this year. And it's going to be cool to see who comes out on top this time.
Yeah. things are really starting to heat up here when we're going into setups like this. I mean, you can tell it physically. I'm sure you can see the reflective sheen on my face. The energy coming from the players is clearly affecting
the aura
everyone
is getting us right now, for sure.
But yeah, Watori versus TI. And yeah, I mean, really good performance from TI yesterday. Winner's side to get into this top 8 was a 2-1. Unfortunately, lost to Fitterson, but 2-1.
Yeah.
A 2-1 against Fitterson. Really, really good performance. And then, yeah, now in this loser's side top 8, got to play Watori. I don't know which way this is going to go. Like, I don't think I'd be comfortable predicting a player for this. It's going to be an explosive set, I'm sure, definitely.
That is for sure.
But it really could just go either way. Watori looking pretty calm, composed here. Definitely enjoying the vibe.
Watori has been on his game. I mean, he's put on his game face. He has been really trying his best to really compete at the offline bracket here. You know, he's been struggling a little bit with some offline performances. You know, he said he doesn't really feel that he's playing his best, and he's really been trying to show that he's not just doing it online, that he's also got it in him in the offline environment. And this, you know, there's a lot riding on it for him. You know, he really needs this performance. I know he's already happy to get into top 8, even if it is on the loser side, but I know he's not quite satisfied with it yet. He wants that coveted top spot. So
just want to raise a non-game related question. How on earth is this man wearing a hoodie right now?
I have no idea.
I would
He's
not.
just that cool.
I would become a puddle. How? He's too strong. But yeah, we're moving into a button check here. But neither of these players play these characters. They couldn't convince you otherwise.
100%. I mean, Watori, wherever he goes, carries around a little Anila plush whenever he's at an offline. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear where his allegiances lie.
It's on every setup that he's on, bro.
But yeah, right now, just getting our buttons checked, of course, making sure you don't want to get jump scared during a top 8 match with having the wrong button config.
Yeah. Always important to get your buttons sorted properly. Everyone here this weekend has been very good for that, considering half of our setups have been in Japanese and we didn't run into a single problem. People here know how to do button checks.
Wow.
But I feel like that shouldn't be a skill, but people know. It's good. It's comfortable.
Yeah, incredible. Of course, at this point, we also want to give a quick shout out to our boys in NorCal TV Versus.
Yeah. Thank you, NorCal guys, helping to provide the setups here. It's been absolutely wonderful. Love working with them as per usual and helping out here in Germany, in Oberhausen, for crossover. That's what you're watching right now. Yeah, providing us with some extra accounts. We could get even more stations. We've had plenty of stations here to play both casuals and tournament matches, and it has been incredible. And right now, we're going to get into another incredible match where we have Watori repping Anila versus Tai on the Nier. Yep. Nice check here just to start on Def. Blocks the BC. BC being plus, going to take his turn back. Yeah. Really good going here. The start from Watori. And yeah, Watori getting a strong start in. Of course, the first EX Misfortune of the set, hitting right there for the side of Tai. Gonna be just going for those medium goofy spins right there, trying to get some pressure going. But Watori, I know, is good at contesting those standard gear spins. I know he knows what he's doing with those. Yeah. So yeah, good stuff here. The hop, the H-hop gonna come in. And it's been a pretty slow first round between these two, nothing too eventful. A lot of chip going on more than anything. But first big conversion here, and the Raging Strike going to come out from Watori. Nearly 100 meters to his name. Immediate Raging Strike right there. Boomer checking Tai. And that's going to be the first round here, going to the side of Watori. Need to check that your opponent is fully awake. And apparently TI sleeping a little bit at the wheel. Nice air throw. Second one gets tagged. Yeah, TI not really wanting to do many aggressive pushes here. Tries to press on defense. He's a close heavy for his troubles. Yeah, maybe looking a tiny bit uncomfortable against the playstyle of Watori right now. He's keeping things very, very solid. That's going to be the first game going to Watori off of that SBA. Sealing it out with the SBA. And just really nice and simple.
Yeah.
Nice and simple at the start, and that's what you want to see again going into a set like this.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Vittori is looking incredibly calm, incredibly confident, and that's something that, as we said, he felt like he had been lacking, but now it looks like he's locked in completely.
Yeah.
Looks like he's playing at his best, and I think that Vittori, as a player, when he's playing at his best, when he's really calm, and when he really gets to dictate the pace of the match and play at his own pace, I feel like he's just incredibly difficult to get in on, incredibly difficult to deal with.
It's kind of one of Vanilla's win conditions,
Yeah.
right? You know, she is a character that really likes to dictate the pace of as many things as possible in the matchup, and you know, usually that pace is very slow, but not on the correct end of things right now as CNTI really started to get things going here. Yeah, Spot Dodge came out in anticipation, and the BC comes out a little bit later as a Grave Strike, but the UDP from Vittori going to keep him in this, not blocking the correct side there for the jump view.
Yeah, block button check not being passed here, but the back throw is going to do it, and Tai takes the round.
Yeah. H-Sheep just to start things off. Vittori just again the slow pressure. Need to be aware of that 214H from Nia though. And the 66H from Manila, obviously.
Yeah, I mean that 66H from Manila, of course, shout out to a Riot, is going to delete your game if you get counter hit by it.
Yep.
It just removes it completely. You can never access the game again, so you better not get hit online.
Oh, the roll going to avoid the BC here, and yeah, Tai looking good going in. This isn't going to be enough for the kill, though, is it? No, combo limit coming in, but the throw not going to have to deal with that bravery penalty. A 1-1 very quickly.
Yeah, just right at the end right there. Managing to close it out, that was incredibly spooky for Tai, because if he had gotten hit after that, if that throw didn't work out, he would have been dead. 0 BP, you're just getting clapped.
Yeah.
You're just gone.
And now he's relaxing again. He's got his hands behind his head. He's chilling out. That's what you need. And you've got to stay chill against this character, right?
For sure.
Going back to character select, yeah, just lock in the Anilla again.
Yeah, just to get a few more seconds of a breather right here.
Yeah.
And I can really respect that a lot, because Vittori, as I said, can struggle a little bit with getting tilted, and you cannot get tilted against Nier. Nier is a character who's already like incredibly strong, has incredibly just gormless tools that really make it really difficult to deal with her. If you get tilted when you're playing against Nier, it's completely over.
Yeah, I mean, we've always gone about prior, the Matera meter, right?
Yeah, the Nier meter is just
the Nier meter is very much the same thing, except the character is also good.
Yeah. Saki Tech coming through, calling out the cancel right there with the EX and Misfortune from the side of Tai. Already very, very low on stocks though, only got 3 remaining. Is not going to be able to kill in this interaction. That's going wide as well, and now Tai down to 1 stonk only. Raging Strike Extension should be able to do it for him though. And now Vittori just has the big task ahead of him to make this comeback. Tai stuck in the corner, has 1 EX Misfortune left in him, but now Death is gone.
Yeah, so summonless state for a good little while here. Vittori needs to take this chance, and it's a chance he is taking. Raging Strike conversion, going to push into the corner here. Start to even up that health a little bit more. Tries to go for the raw Raging Strike with a guaranteed kill, but he's awake now. Spot dodges those.
Tai with the young man reactions coming through right there. Locking in, getting the spot dodge. Def just getting run over by the sheep.
Yep. Good conversion here from Tai. Pushing the corner as well. Not quite enough to block the Fatal Waltz, but the chip is piling on. Good escape from Vittori. Still got to deal with this pressure for the time being. Good check. Nice. Unfortunately, throw going to keep him in the corner. 4 stocks remaining for Tai. BC just going to keep him there. And then, yeah, not really dealing with these that well. You cannot BC that. But Tai not killing from that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you Misfortune going to come in. Pushing him up 2-1.
Definitely not falling for the Taichi special there at the end, going for the auto combo, not quite finishing things off, but you Misfortune, always there, always got your back. And that's going to be 2-1 for Tai. Vittori has to bring us back, facing elimination here. Of course, we are on the loser side of our top 8, but he still has 1 more game at least ahead of him. Can make this adaptation.
We'll have to see. We're taking a second here, and the second has been taken, moving it into our 4th game now. Nice
Def
in.
once again getting flipped by the heavy sheep. Of course, that's one thing that Anila definitely has going for her in the matchup. One of the few things that you can really catch out those Def approaches with is projectiles. And those sheep definitely do a good job of suppressing some of these linear approaches. But right now, Tai fights the hit anyway. And again.
Yeah, I guess the punish this time on the usually sleep sheep. Not taking much of these chances when Def is inactive. Oh, that is such a good punish!
That's a big punish right there. That's going to hurt a bunch. Linking into another U-Sheep into the Raging Strike. Vittori is optimizing this, not quite hitting it, but coming about the spot dodge call out.
That was the earliest spot dodge I have ever seen, but it works out nonetheless. Vittori staying in this.
That was a hard call out, 100%.
Yeah.
Vittori said, "You're gonna do it, bro. I am in your head. I live inside your walls. I know
He
what you're
wanted
gonna
that
do."
BC, he got something much better. However, yeah, H-Ominous turn going to be the starter here, as it usually is. Push him into the corner with the second one, but Vittori going right back out, gets the side swap, gets the crouching hit even with that JU.
These side swaps have been working out so well for Vittori. Tai's been getting caught up by these cross-ups quite a bit, which have been getting Vittori out of the corner pretty much for free right there. Now he's stuck in the corner once more. And this is where Anila gets kind of spooky. She can play this really good kind of... like the tip range of her normals in the corner is incredibly scary to contest.
Yeah. Very nice here. We're not seeing as many defensive options coming out from Tai. BC, though, going to work here. Oh, no full pickup, and now we're going to see the pickup. No cancel into SSBA because Def is gone.
Yeah,
this is Vittori's chance. Doesn't block the cross-up overhead.
And now that's going to be Tai on set point. Vittori was looking so good last round, but now he's facing elimination from the tournament. Let's see if he can bring things back.
Yep. Aggressive round start here with the 6XL. Gets that sheep in as well. Just wants to push him into the corner nice and early. Get that chip going. Oh,
Big
no.
hit there. Far Heavy going to be swapping into the corner as well. Nier so incredibly good at putting you in that corner. But this time the Unity will be catching behind right there. Now, Tai looking to find another hit, but a really, really good check from Vittori. Doesn't quite get a full extension.
Oh,
but
he's
jumping on him!
Great! Oh, it is the
my
biggest
God.
starter that she could get. Nice push in the corner here, and then the Raging Strike. Gonna be bringing us to a game 5. Vittori is staying alive. Wow, what a shimmy!
Vittori pulling out all the tricks right there, saving it for Nationals. We've never seen those before. And just pulling out the deepest bag of tricks, staying alive in the tournament, and we are going to a final game once again here on our loser side.
Bro, I think if you hit me with that, I think I'd actually just like
I would leave.
cry.
I would leave.
I think I'd be visibly upset if I got hit by Shimmy U-Sheep.
Yeah, Shimmy U-Sheep is messed up. That's a violation. You can't do that.
Yeah. What the hell, Vittori? But yeah, game 5 now, our second game 5 of this loser side. Both of these players keeping it so close, and it's Vittori who's going to be getting the opening here. Immediate BC this time from Tai.
I does not want to deal with the pressure situation. We've seen it time and time again so far in the set, where Vittori has just gotten this kind of tip corner pressure going, but now H Misfortune gonna be getting tired of the situation here. You see downtown, and that's gonna hurt a ton. Look at the health bar. Is he dead? Oh my God, he's dead.
He is gone. Dead, and now it is Vittori on that set point.
Vittori has been just working hard on his comeback. Another H Misfortune though. Good contest there from the side of Tai. Finding another nice little hit. Gonna be putting Vittori in about 20 minutes of block stun. Pushing for another hit right here. But another heavy Misfortune. Those Misfortunes have been working. You're gone. Your game is getting deleted. The next hit will kill after this if Vittori gets a good hit right here.
Blocks the BC. Still got that corner though. Tai needs to be so careful. The next opening most certainly doing it.
Do not get shimmied. Do not get U-sheeped here.
Picks up with the claw.
Yeah. Plus on
Yeah, burns
nice
straight into the
pickup.
SBA. So much damage from that conversion. Doesn't block again, but no conversion off the counter hit. But the 2M, double Luigi, our second one in a row.
Another double Luigi coming through. These players are just giving us heart attacks. They are making it as interesting as possible for all of us. Big sweep to get us started. And the grab this time on the heavy Misfortune. Vittori calling out the option right there.
OTP gonna go through the option, but caught nonetheless by the far heavy that came afterwards. Loads of damage here. Ends up eating the low. Combo limit. Gonna stop this conversion. And then, yeah, the UDP. Vittori's still just in this a little bit, but then, yeah, the close heavy. TI taking this one.
Popping off right there, jumping into Vogel's arms, of course. Those two are good friends and have been practicing a lot together. I know this is going to be pretty rough on Vittori right now, but he still made an incredible run right here. Really, really good performance, and he definitely showed that he's got what it takes right here.
Yeah.
Still a great top 8 performance. And wow, yeah, emotions are high right now. Ty, really, really happy he managed to close this one out. Incredible run right there, and yeah, big ups to the Sheep crew. Vittori going through it, but man.
Yeah, really, really nice stuff. Coming to comfort the boy. And of course, can the crowd here, can I get the crowd's attention for a second here? Can we give it up for Vittori?
Yeah, let's give it up for Vittori. Come on, Anila Bros in the chat.
I know we got Sheep Bros here.
Cheer him up. He needs it right now. He can use it, and he has definitely done his best. What an incredible set.
Yeah. And it's a hard top 8. Right?
Yeah.
This is a difficult-ass top 8.
100%. This is an incredibly difficult bracket, and even making it this far, good shit to Vittori, man.
Yeah, definitely. But we're going to be progressing here on our loser side of things.
Yeah, and on our loser side of things, we have...
just see what it is.
I just saw what it is. We get to have the only ever recorded Metera top 8 mirror match in Europe, I'm pretty sure.
We used to get these occasionally, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, Pau entering, Dudikov entering.
Yeah, but that was in like base Granblue
in the base Granblue.
Yeah.
But in this game, yeah, I think this is the first one.
The first time ever. I mean, did you guys even know you could have 2 of that character on the screen at the same time? I didn't.
I think if you told me before this, I wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah. But I guess seeing is going to be believing here, as both of these players are going to be sitting down. We're going to have, of course, Bonsai versus Desailly. We got some old guard versus new guard action here. Of course, Bonsai, as we said, has been around since the very, very start even of base Granblue. One of the absolute OGs in the German community.
Yeah.
And Desailly, you know, while he is the Lethal League GOAT, the Lethal League Fundies master, he's still a bit newer to the scene, you know, came in right at the tail end of base Granblue. And, yeah. A bit of the battle of the ages here, a bit of battle of the generations.
Desailly's definitely been putting in a lot of the work recently. Both of these players, like, massive grinders, actually.
Yeah.
Both very much the rat residents of Ranked, along with Mr. Pau.
Yeah.
So, I've never seen them play, like we've been saying, but...
I'm sure they've run into each other.
They must have run into each other so many times.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Desailly, you know, always pulling up as well, you know, streaming his ranked sessions and such.
Of course.
And, yeah, you know, going through it, you know, you always say that shared pain is half the pain in Germany. That's a saying we have. And that's why he always streams his ranked matches when he has to play against Beatrix number 4,350.
No Bears in this top 8. I was kind of surprised. You know.
I mean, ZK, you know, almost made it there, of course.
True.
Has been repping the Beatrix as well. We're going to get another button check here, of course. You know, both of these players definitely will be going with the rat. I have no doubt in my mind here. Not going to be hiding their cards on that, I'm pretty sure.
I love seeing Ladiva for button checks, though.
That's for sure. The big thing is, you know, at least back in base game where the damage difference mattered that much, you can see if people can do an SPD.
Yeah.
If they pick Ladiva for button check, like, you better do an SPD right then and there, buddy. Like, you better throw me those 360s.
He did it. I saw it. I saw that good come out.
I know Bonsai got those, though. Bonsai definitely 100%, because Bonsai is a boomer at heart. He's repping those. He got those on.
But yeah, both players ready now. We're going to be getting into our first losers quarters here. So winner of this is going to be playing either Vogel or Tai.
Yeah.
So
which is
Metera against either of those matchups is going to be, we'll call it interesting again. I think.
mean, to be fair, right? Let's be entirely fair here. There are about 9 out of 10 matchups in this game that are kind of interesting for Metera.
Yeah, it feels a little bit redundant to say at this point, doesn't it?
But yeah, so you're going to be getting into things here. And,
the rats are inbound. They're here. They're both set down. Bonk just taking a second to consider to himself his matchup plan for the mirror. Destiny, though, is
can
just
tell
fighting.
you. I can actually tell you. I think he's going to be shooting arrow.
That's a good call, yeah.
That's kind of the maxim that he's lived by his entire life, is just shoot arrow.
It's his name in game at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shoot arrow.
Shoot arrow has been his name in game since base Granblue. And I mean, he's been sticking true to that the entire time. I mean, for a while he also had normal character as his as his name, which is my fault actually.
Oh yeah.
When I was playing on stream, I was like, yeah, I don't want to play against you, Bonsai. Let me get a normal character.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he called himself normal character.
But yeah, Matera Mirror starting in earnest here. Bonsai in the purple, Destiny in that normal skin. And it's Bonk who's creating the patented infinite pressure from Matera.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? Matera's defensive normals are kind of ass, if we're being real. So, Matera isn't really that good at dealing with her own pressure.
Yeah.
This
I'm going to be honest, as
as
someone who plays a character that does go quite well into Matera, I don't know how to deal with that pressure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it's fair, I think.
Yeah.
Now it's Destiny's turn. Throw bait, not going to work here, but yeah, the patented BC back.
If either of them gets hit, they're dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're both on no BP!
Yeah, they're both on no BP, that's what I'm saying. They've been BCing left and right, so now every single time someone gets hit, they're dead.
Hey!
That's going to be Destiny getting the first TK arrow bait of the set, which I'm sure there will be more to come with us. That is quite literally me when I counter very bravely.
Yeah. Why is it called Brave Counter when you use it when you're scared? Have you ever thought about that? Huh?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I know, right?
Doesn't take much bravery to press it. You're plus when it gets blocked, you know what I mean?
Oh, the conversion of that. Nope, never mind. No conversion. No pop-off just yet. Save it for later in the set.
Saving it for later, otherwise Miri will get very mad at us if we pop up over basic.
I'm gonna pop off over a BNB, dude. What you gotta do is stop me.
Miri inbound to Germany right now to hunt us down.
Double arrow rain here, and yeah, just keeping it nice and far away. These two are copying each other.
This is such a Dr. Seuss looking mirror, man. I swear. This is.
Yeah. The rat in the hat.
Yeah. And you know how we're gonna determine which one is Bonsai if we lose track of the colors at any point if they switch or something?
Yeah.
The first one to do 66H to go for the monkey flip, that's Bonsai.
That is. Yeah.
I can promise you that much.
But yeah, Destiny taking game one here.
Yeah.
Looking very comfortable, at least physically. In game, it's kind of been a bit scrambly between the pair of them. Not scrambly in the traditional kind of up-close sense, but scrambly in the exact opposite sense of being full screen from each other. No Raging Chain off that Raging Strike. Had the meter for it, but didn't choose to spend the 2M.
Yeah, I thought he could get
connect.
the 2M.
Tries to roll that U arrow. Can't roll the U arrow. Yeah,
Yep.
it's true.
I mean, sometimes you gotta remember, and here's the thing as well, I feel like mirror matches are some of the spookiest matches that you can have, because your own character is the one that you're gonna, you know, lab counterplay against the least naturally, especially if you're playing an underrepresented character like Matera. I mean, these are the only two genuinely like super active Matera grinders that we have in Europe. And I doubt that, you know, compared to a character like Siegfried or Nier that you're gonna see all the time, I doubt that they've put in that much lab work to deal with their own character.
It makes sense, of course, that you're going to want to prioritize labbing against the most popular and strong picks.
For sure.
These two do not fit any of those descriptors. But yeah, Bonsai actually going to be taking the lead here with that round just then. Making all the aggressive advancements here. The butterfly setup as well, just to get his back covered. Oh, clipped a little bit there. So, important change to Matera in this game being that she can't air block after she does hop anymore. Leads to a lot of situations like that where she just gets clipped by these little things while trying to move.
Yeah. Which really is a taste of their own medicine, if we're being completely real here, because that's what Matera players do to people all the time. You know, you get clipped by those wonky little arrow hits here and there while you're trying to jump in. And this matchup is incredibly goofy because you just kind of, and this is something that we've seen quite a bit. We actually saw this on Wanted a little while ago as well when we had Bonsai and Dudikov playing. This matchup pretty much a lot of the time comes down to who gets U-Arrow first, because this U-Arrow will invalidate the other Matera's zoning game plan, because, you know, U projectiles beat non-U projectiles, in the same way that heavy projectiles beat non-heavy projectiles in this game.
It's good you mentioned that, considering that's how that last game ended, definitely.
Exactly.
Bonsai has been using that really well so far. It's Destiny who's got the turn at the moment, though. But Destiny does not have any BP.
It's a little spooky out here. He's definitely putting himself in a situation right now, but it doesn't matter because he will find the hit, and Destiny takes another round.
Yeah, we got Peace and Quiet playing as well. Oh my god, not
There
again.
is no peace and quiet in this matchup. There's like... What kind of peace and quiet do you have when you're constantly under like the World War I artillery barrage here that's coming up from both sides? There's neither peace nor quiet to be had. There's only you, Arrow. Speaking of which...
Oh, he calls it. How is he this good?
Perfect. Nostradamus is what they call me.
Bonsai, good stuff here, pushing in the corner, gets that safe hop, and then, yeah, ends up checking. I believe it was 2L. Gets the round back. The crowd is clapping, the crowd's having fun.
I mean, they look a little bit disturbed right now, like I'm looking over to the crowd. There's a little bit of dismay and disbelief on their faces right now. And, I mean, we're right there with you guys.
I said that, and I saw about 3 different people look at me.
Yeah, look at you with, like, disgust in their eyes, just visceral hatred. But I mean, you know, as silly as this matchup is, of course, yeah, we have to give it up for these two players because they are both incredible. You know, we're only poking fun at them because we love them.
Yeah,
these are our boys. They've been incredible, long-standing members of the community. So it's just really funny watching this matchup unfold.
You know, it's funny we're seeing this matchup at high level. The situations that are created are so entertaining to see. 0 BP on both of them again, by the way. I actually love it when both players are 1 hit away from death.
I mean, if they stopped using U-Arrow, they would kind of be playing base ground.
How do they keep doing U-Arrow as soon as you say it?
There's a good chance, you know, if you're talking for 5 seconds, there will be a U-Arrow at one point.
That's true, that's true.
But if you took away the U-Arrow and they're always on 0 VP the entire time, they're kind of playing base Granblue again you know, in a weird way. Maybe this is just a nostalgia matchup.
Maybe. Maybe this is what we should go back to more.
Exactly.
You know? But yeah, Desley...
Return to tradition. Tradition in question.
This is the tradition, yes. Yeah. But yeah, Desley up in the set now, 2-1. Bonsai looking to fight this one back. U-Arrow here, just get that hard knockdown, push into the corner.
BC going wild right now, but Bonsai not quite finding the full extension of that far medium. Falling for the patented Bonsai shimmy, but you know, getting hit with his own medicine right there. That's going to be a big chunk, of course. Metera, on top of both of these players spending all of their bravery points on brave counters very early a lot of the time, Metera is a low health character as well, so she just explodes.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which,
explosion happening right now. Yeah, Bonsai going up in rounds in this game right here. Staying in this one, the purple Metera. Nice Annie to start things off.
I mean, this is certainly a bit of a let's go gambling type matchup because when you press your arrow, you don't know if your opponent has already buffered their respective heavy or U arrow.
Yeah.
So every time you go to press a projectile in this matchup that's not your arrow, you're just kind of gambling a little bit.
There's a bit of a risk involved there as soon as that 50 meters on the table. Throw bait not working out, but the throw itself will do. I'm feeling another one coming, and yep, the throw is what comes. Desley, set point.
Yeah, Desley on the verge of eliminating Bonsai from the tournament. You know, we've been just waffling about a little bit here, but this is actually quite a high-stakes match because Bonsai would be eliminated if he loses this round. Desley currently looking incredibly strong, and I mean, outplacing Bonsai would certainly make him the king of Metera.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be a fantastic result. Bonsai wants to stay in this, of course. The zoning game coming out, but the U-Arrow going to tag that butterfly. Desley with all the pressure right now. The Raging Chain coming in for the corner conversion. Tries to roll out the corner. Roll succeeds. Reversal of fate now.
Right now, Desley though on 0 BP. I got mixed by the colors. Oh no. Now, Desley on 0 BP will get hit here, and that's going to do it because Bonsai can finish things off. And we're going to be going to yet another final game right here in this top 8.
Uh-huh. Yep, double H arrow doesn't happen this time. Just going to see it one after the other. Bonsai first player towards the corner. Desley trying to get that zone pressure in. Butterfly set up in a good position, but the 2U just going to allow Bonsai to kind of sneak onto that arrow rain, get his own pressure started. Nice arrow.
Bonsai now whipping out once again the domain expansion 6XL, hitting him with the infinite pressure. And that's a big hit right there. Bonsai now up on set point versus Desley.
Set point himself after being down against it earlier. Looking good for Bonsai. Desley, though, is of course not out of this by any means.
Absolutely not. If he finds out how to U-arrow harder than Bonsai, then he could be turning this around.
BC back.
Of course.
Enjoying the BP from both players here. The overhead coming out on the triple attack. I saw a Raging Strike. One BP apiece. The butterfly just dissipating a little bit too early there to get that pickup. U-arrow going to get the hard knockdown though. Good tech on the throw.
We are clashing. We're
Hey!
Oh, he ruined it! But that's going to be Bonsai finishing the set. And that's going to be Desley getting knocked out right there. Both players are just laughing.
Desley getting up from his chair and immediately laughing.
Yeah. And I know both of these players, like no matter who wins here, they're going to take it in strides. You know, they're both here to have fun. And both of them they're both little goobers, you know, they're both little goofsters. They love doing their little antics, especially on stream.
Yeah.
So
they're chuckling, they're laughing with each other. Of course, congrats, Bonsai, going to be going into our loser semis to play the winner of our next set here between Fogel and Tai.
yeah, that's going to be another incredibly high-level match right there. Of course, both of these guys, this is going to be a bit of a heartbreaker for them because this is, you know, we're really experiencing some brother wars here. These two are, you know, hailing from the same scene, if I'm not mistaken. They're definitely training partners. They play a ton together.
Yeah.
So whoever wins here, it's going to be a bit of a heartbreaker.
So many of the scene is like shown up to just crossover in general, right? There's so many of them have done well in Strive as well. I definitely have seen some of those names in our Strive top 8 that happened earlier today. But now these two here in our Granblue top 8. And it's going to be a bit of a heartbreaker between them, for sure. But at the same time, we're going to see some damn good Granblue. Bilal versus Nia, two of the kind of real best characters in this game, played at such a good level. I'm not
going to say anything about Belial. No, I don't need to downplay him anymore. That's the good part. You know, Belial, because of other characters, because of Nier, because of Siegfried and all these other fellows, Belial doesn't actually get hate anymore, so I'm in the clear, man.
He's
doing
flying
good.
under the radar still, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, definitely still an incredible character. I mean, just a really, really solid set of tools that he still pretty much kept almost entirely. Even got a few new tricks as well. You know, got some guard break setups, got the very, very funny U command grab, and really, really cool extensions that Fogel, I'm sure, is going to show us today, because yesterday he was already hitting us with some really funny stuff right there.
Yeah. Playing Fogel earlier was definitely a nice experience. We were going kind of even with each other, but he creates these situations on block with some of Bilal's normals that you don't quite see as often. Like, obviously, you know, Bilal has a very good 6XL, he has a very good 2M, he has a very good far heavy, but the 668 is something that Fogel is really quite adept at using, and the situation on block that happens after that when he's properly spacing it feels really hard to play against him. And I don't know if we're going to see that too much in this set, but it was something that definitely really caught me out when I was playing him earlier today. But I don't know how much these two play each other, you know, even if they are maybe from the same scene. But I'm interested to see how Tai deals with some of these, like, more, you know, unconventional Bilal situations that he creates.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I'm just happy to see more Belial on screen at all times, and I'm always happy when the brother makes an appearance. So I'm really happy to have Fogel here. Gonna be locking in, and he also, you know, unlike Usagi, I love Usagi to death, right? She is my silly little gal, but she does not have the taste and glasses that Fogel does right here. Those are the correct ones that you need to pick.
This is a banger skin. Yes,
yeah.
I agree.
Definitely winning the drip contest immediately. There we go, both players. Once again, they already did a button check, but they're just doing buttons again. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but, you know, fighting game players be like...
It's always good to double triple check, you know.
And there we go. Gonna be, of course, selecting Parade's Lust as well. There we go. And we're gonna be getting right into this between Tai and Fogel.
Yeah. Crowd, can we make some noise for the players, pretty please?
Let's hear it for Tai and Fogel. Let's go.
We got a good crowd here today. So many of the Strive player bases here in this crowd,
Yeah.
I've noticed. It's nice to see.
Yeah, for sure. I was really, you know, our wonderful, wonderful TO friend and organizer here, Mr. Blue, who's been doing a ton to make this happen, and is pretty much the reason why we get to enjoy watching Granblue right now. You know, he actually told us that a big part of the Strive community actually specifically asked to run Granblue in a way where they can watch.
Yeah.
And
they've shown up.
yeah,
They've
all
properly
shown up. It's really
here.
cool.
Yeah.
So big shout out to the Strive scene as well. Definitely really cool to have you guys here, showing up, watching this wonderful top 8, and I mean, we've been having some banger sets, so you guys are getting the best we got to offer.
And we're starting out with another banger right here, Tai versus Fogel. Looking even to start things off though, the H ominous turn, going to be that starter for Nia. Yeah, spot dodge for BC.
Yeah, really, really good bait on the BC right there. We'll be building up the death meter again, going to be setting up the contraption in the corner. Fogel just pretty much getting whittled away, getting chipped at, and that's going to be the first round, convincingly going to Tai.
Really, really nice starter here. H misfortune. Good run.
Yeah,
really,
really
good
good
run.
run.
Yeah, because that was that H fatal waltz coming out there, which is something that you don't want to be stuck there. Nia gets in for free, you get tons and tons of chip on your side, so really, really good on the approach by Fogel. However, Tai again going to be setting things up here. The UDP going to come out from Fogel though.
Yeah, and now Tai is down to only 3 stocks. Fogel doesn't really have that much left on him. Fogel gonna be getting the full extension here into the LDP, getting that corner combo going, and now Tai is getting the full My Dearest Brother experience, has to hold all of that, but the BC coming through, not a UDP!
Yeah, second
Kick
UDP. Kick the girl away, send the projectile after her. Chip is here, and Fogel gonna even up the rounds.
Yeah, really good situation there, setting up the chip point there. Fogel, of course, that heavy fireball going for that follow-up does have a little bit of gap in between, which means that you can use it to chip out because it counts as a new special move that hits you.
We like gaps here.
Putting out the projectile in front of himself as well. This time the run in, getting stuffed, immediate BC out. Fogel doesn't want to deal with any of this near pressure. Can't really blame him for that one.
There's the 6-6H. No pickup after that far out, unfortunately. Command throw, the Visago are going to come in. Always going to be aware of that. And what a match.
Yeah, absolutely. Combo limit coming through right there. Gonna be wasting 2 stonks for the side of Tai, unfortunately, but still has 4 to work with right now. Fortune coming through, getting that contest attempt from Fogel stuffed out in the corner, and just gets put in the doohickey. You are dead.
Yeah. The U contraption gonna seal out this round.
Tai taking the first game here over Fogel. Of course, all of our players staying hydrated, which you know you really got to do. It's pretty warm today, so you got to get that done.
It's been warm over quite a lot of Europe at the moment.
That's for sure. But right now, we're heating up in this match as well because we're getting straight back into it. Fogel versus Tai. Getting a nice little start right there. Going to be pushing towards the corner. Belial still retaining some pretty good corner carry, but trying to throw just a little bit too early. You tried to throw someone on Wake Up and Rising. That is on you. Get out of here.
Yep. Blocks the 50-50 high. Nice. Good guess. BC immediately back from the side of Tai.
Goofy spin going for the projectile right there. Doesn't quite get the full extension. Could have maybe even gotten the kill right there, but the contraption once again putting in so much chip right now. Only 1 more stock left for Tai, but
good check. Yeah, just about.
Yeah, but doesn't really need anything to kill. Just gonna be going for the heavy into the Goofy spin, and that's gonna be another round on the board for the side of Tai.
Really, really solid. Yeah, good jump on the round start. Pick up with that mighty big Belial jump heavy. Right in the left-hand corner very quickly here, but the BC hard knockdown. Push straight back out. Bar heavy going to come in though. And we're right back in.
Full extension here, of course, for the side of Fogel. Going to be building the meter right at the end. Beautiful awareness there from Fogel cashing out. Of course, going to be taking away that BP and setting up a command grab kill situation, which he will go for. Oh, he got BC first.
Okay.
That was going to be command grab after, I can promise you that. The Belial brain cell gets passed around like a blunt, and I can assure you that would have been one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the boomer check will be coming through, and that's going to be an SSBA on...
Combo limit!
limit! Oh no!
Oh no!
How does she recover so fast? Huh?
Oh, the UDP going to pick up on the other side. Vogel just about taking that round.
Wow! This is your champion.
Yeah.
And that's the thing as well, that animation has like this weird little amount of recovery because it doesn't come out usually. That only happens because of combo limit, because if it usually whips, it's just a parry, right?
Yeah.
So...
Oh no!
Spooky situation. Didn't believe in the hit right there. Vogel unfortunately passing up on the conversion right there. Tai putting under pressure, very happy to spend the stonks once again.
Good check on Death here. Get that pressure start for a bit. Text the command throw.
Buff Belial, I don't know what to tell you.
Nice in. Good jump in. Baits the throw. Unfortunately, not quite enough for the punish. And BP spent from both players, but what a shimmy! He gets the punish with the 6XL. We're going right in that corner. We're taking away that last BP with the SBA.
Belial taking you for a ride as always. This super always hits animation, and look at that, almost dead. Going for the empty jump into the throw right there. Checking Def once again as well. And Vogel finds the 6XL, taking us to a 1-1 situation.
Really nice stuff from Vogel. Really took command of that round. Really wanted to make the best out of every situation that he created. And this is what we want to see. It's how you need to be against Nia.
100%, you cannot allow her any space to breathe. You have to, if you just, you know, try to stay at that mid-range, just, you know, rely on Belial's projectile game a little bit too much. As soon as she has 50 meter, the Oomphy spin is just going to come get you.
Yeah.
So
you have to respect her damage, you have to respect her openness, obviously, but you cannot allow her any respect in neutral because, you know, that's where she thrives. The longer you're in it, the closer you're getting to an opener like this that leads into a 50-50. The DP going to come out from Vogel, though. Nice check here with the bar heavy again. So much damage off just these little conversions. One of Nia's biggest strengths. The SBA going to come out as well. Max damage on the SBA rather.
Yeah, even more chip going to be coming out as well. Let's see the contraption probably going to come out, but nope, doesn't even need it. Far heavy coming through. And Vogel goes down once again. This has been a rough one so far. Every time that Tai gets momentum going, it's been very, very difficult for Vogel to bring it back on his side. This has been a very, very swingy matchup in both directions.
Yeah.
Oh, Bozo, it is not looking good right now. Arms wide open, and this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, right into the M wall, it's taking all that chip, choosing the chance to just get a few of those just blocks in, build a little bit more meter. Oh, the Umis Fortune is what comes out. Unfortunately, not too much of a great punish off of it. Spends a little bit more of those death stacks. We are on max damage for any of those supers if they do happen, but of course, you know, you're still gonna need to build enough meter for those.
What a conversion from Vogel.
Text the command through again.
Why does this keep happening? Save him, buff Belial. Please, I beg, I am on my knees. This is the second time this happened. The Tai will be taking the game 2-1 so far over Vogel.
We're going back to character select.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine it's just going to be taking a little breather here for a second. Vogel's
for sure.
Getting himself some water. Tai getting himself some water. Stay hydrated.
Yeah. Trying to keep your composure, especially if you get hit by getting your command grab tech 2 times in a row. You gotta need those extra few seconds to just calm down, reevaluate, maybe pick a different color, you know?
Yeah, we're getting that color switch by the looks of things. That's that fire color as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We take it.
We're going to a different stage.
And we're going to a different stage. You know, Vogel doing everything to switch up the pace here, you know. Maybe could go for the Sonic Fox text as well and just go, you know, let me switch the seat with you real quick.
Yeah.
Pulling out the Sonic Fox Classic on him, but maybe, you know, maybe we don't need all that because we are going right back in tie. Currently up 2-1 over Vogel in our losers quarterfinal here.
Yeah, game 4. Nice little pickup here with the 6XL. Oh, there was a reset in there actually. So many counter hits, but yeah, this one's going to be converted into that corner combo now. Nice, good start from Vogel. So much meter on the table, but the BC, hard knockdown from it. Push right back into the mid-screen. Good tech.
Yeah, getting caught out by the heavy Oomphy though. And we're going to be going into another run-under situation, and look at that. Damage mounting up. Max damage super going to be coming out, and Vogel almost dead.
Need to be careful, Death is literally right behind you. Good tech on the throw. And now, summonless state, but the 6XM gonna go over what was a throw tech attempt. And now Tai set point.
The week 1 shimmy, you know, coming through. Still good, you know, it's an old shimmy, but it checks out.
Yeah. Trying to go for a little shimmy with the backdash there. Yeah, plus frames from the 2 from 6M.
Of course, it's going to put into the corner again as well. Very, very plus on block. Vogel opting to go for the BC on that. Can't blame him for that. You do not want to be put in the situation against here. Nice use of the U fireball. Ty was just kind of whiffing fire heavy there. This time the shimmy hits, but doesn't get the 6XL, just far light.
Whoa! No, but the pickup gets the conversion afterwards.
Incredibly scrambly right now, but this is going to be a really nice chunk of damage, of course, routing into the super, getting the bravery point right back. Ty taking a lot of damage here.
No, he's so desperately trying to bait that BC, but you know, baiting it with the spot dodge, you're likely still minus nonetheless. And then, yeah, far heavy, pick up into the fireball conversion. Vogel is still alive here.
Vogel not going down without a fight, definitely. Unshaken by all of the unfortunate, you know, or even misfortunate events that have befallen him. Gonna be putting Ty into the good old never-ending belly of pressure. The it just worked out this time.
Oh, and then the throw bait with the jump Q. Unfortunately, not too much from it. Going to burn a BC on both players, but the spot dodge from Ty going to allow him to get this conversion here.
Going for the
why not? Just let it rip.
Just hit. Vogel determined to make this happen right now. Ty down to 1 bravery point. 1 good touch is going to kill here. And no! Confirm!
Fireball pressure in. Can't quite throw the U misfortune. That's 50 less meter for Ty to deal with. Oh no!
The spaghetti is dropping right now. This time with a good block on the cross up. Only 1 stack left for Ty. No BC on deck either, so it's going to be incredibly spooky for him here. Let's see, can Vogel stay alive, or is Ty going to be able to close it out?
Yep. Just steadily making his way in. Def checked again. Guard crushed from that, and then the counter hit close heavy. We're going to another game 5.
Another game 5 for the record. Woo! Man, my heart is pounding watching this. This is an incredibly spooky set.
Yep. Yeah, nice opener from Ty here. Good. 50-50 set up. Doesn't quite go for it. Goes to the cross up overhead with the 6SM again.
And
BC
only 4 stocks already.
Yeah, that's a lot of stock spent for not really too much damage.
Yeah. And that's one thing. There we go, finally. That's one thing that Ty really tends to do compared to another player like Saki, for example, who tends to be a bit more conservative with the stocks. Ty really likes just going hard on them and really trying to get those maximum damage supers early. And as you can see right there, those are doing the grip.
And then, yeah, the throw, thanks to that bravery penalty. Set point once again for Ty.
Oh, you know, getting those belly pressure classics in there, you know, going for that old patented 2M into the far heavy. We've been pressing that since base game.
Of course.
Of course, Belial, one of the few characters in the game with a plus on block low medium. And
just lets it rip again. Wow. Yeah, why not? You get the corner out of this as well. You've got such a good position out of this. Takes the BP as well. Plenty of damage and not many stocks again to work from. Throw bait once again with the jump Q. Ends up baiting the Brave Strike. He knows something's coming, but the 2M is what's coming in the end. SBA from the side of Ty. Really not much health to work with left, but it's still definitely not out of the question for Vogel to have another round in this at least. But the ominous turn, just going to catch that backdash. And it's going to be Ty who moves on. They're both hugging.
Yeah, hugging it out. The oomphy coming through in the end. And that's going to be Ty taking it in another nail biter right here against Vogel. Man, what a loser side especially this has been so far.
It's been absolutely crazy so far. It's been absolutely fantastic. So many game 5. I mean, not all game 5s.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah. It's been really good. We're going to be moving into our winner's side at the moment, but before that, I believe we have a short break. I believe. Maybe.
Possible misinformation, man. Or shout out to Ariat.
Ariat's not here. I've got to cover. Okay.
we got to cover.
It's part of the tradition.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, Ariat had to leave early, but still, big shout out to him.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, you're watching Crossover at the moment. We're deep into this top 8 right now. We're about halfway through this top 8. Over on our other stream, as I'm sure you might have been able to hear from the crowd that is going absolutely wild over there. We got Tekken 8 going on, but earlier on as well today, if you want to go back, watch the VOD tool, we've had both Dragon Ball Fighters and
Smash Ultimate.
Smash Ultimate.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's been some good gaming happening this weekend. Yesterday as well, we had Uni 2, which I sat down and watched, and I loved it. I love watching that game.
Yep.
I've got terrible hands, so playing Uni 2 is never really going to be something that I can do
Fair
quite
enough.
as much.
Yeah.
But the game to watch, lovely. But
Yeah.
we're watching some good-ass Granblue at the moment as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, you know, earlier I was watching some good-ass King of Fighters as well because, you know, another wonderful thing here about the crossover is that we have a lot of community-hosted games as well. Of course, we have all the main games, we have all the almost main games that we're hosting on this channel, and then we have the community area, which has been doing a lot of wonderful work. We have, of course, Rex and Sinjul coming through, hosting games like KOF, like Blaze Blue, like Skullgirls. There's been
Yeah.
action for everyone, and it's been a wonderful time. Yeah, it does look like we're going to be going into our break here very, very shortly. So you guys stay tuned for more Granblue action very, very soon.
Yeah.
And with that, it looks like we'll see you in a bit. Don't go anywhere.
See you tomorrow. Hello everyone, welcome back to Crossover 2024. I am Cake, and I would be here, joined by Toast, but he'll be here in a moment. We're going to be moving into our winners finals here relatively soon. We got Saki versus Citizen. And I mean, if there was one game that was going to happen in this top 8, it was going to be this one. You know, very much destined to play each other. Saki, of course, champion, OTB, Promenade Transcendence, both Aqua Tour events that happened very recently. Citizen, Kayane Cup, Brussels Challenge, but the result from these two very much not set in stone when they play. And I'm now joined. You've been here all along. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You guys can finally see me. I
Took
off my cloak. Yeah, I took off my cloak right here. I'm back. And yeah,
But
we're happy to be back.
now that you're here, we have something to show off.
Yeah, we have something incredible to show off, which surely I'm not going to drop and ruin for everyone, right? This is our wonderful, wonderful trophy. Let's see if we can get that.
Yeah, there we go.
Look at that. That's the trophy that one lucky champion will be taking home today. And only if the Lord smiles upon them.
But yeah, the two players in the best position to be taking home that trophy are the people we're going to be seeing next. Yeah, Saki and Citizen. So, of course, I was just talking about the history of these two in this game. So
the Humpty Dumpty matchup.
The Humpty Dumpty matchup, that's correct.
Exactly.
Oh my god. That was one of the blocks of all time. That was such a good tournament. And then that was good.
Real ones know about the Humpty Dumpty matchup. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're
not gonna explain it, but real ones will know.
Who was Humpty? Who was Dumpty again?
I forgot.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They were both there as the collective, weren't they? So
yeah, it's more of like they're like the idea rather than the man.
For sure. But yeah, Humpty and Dumpty lining up to play each other at the moment. They got their characters picked in. I saw Citizen was doing Percival for the button check, which made me a little bit sad, not gonna lie.
Shout out to my man Virum, you deserve better. But yeah, we're gonna be going right back into the things here on the winner's side for our winners final here at Crossover 2024. Let's get hyped for our players, Citizen and Saki, winner's side, let's go.
Yeah, of course, Citizen rocking the Siegfried as per usual, not expecting any change from Saki as well. But it's a Saki start here, putting him in the contraption, hitting him with the overhead, able to pick up off of that.
Excellent.
Very nice, very nice. Contraption coming out once more, no option this time from Saki, maybe in anticipation of a BC or a DP, but the 6XL just going to get powered through here. DP baited, Saki closing out the first round mighty quickly.
Battle 2.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is going to be a very momentum-heavy matchup. If it were up to Citizen, he would be slowing down the pace of the game, but you can't really afford to against Nier. You can't really give her any time to breathe. We established this earlier, and it's still going to be incredibly true, even for Siegfried, you know. Siegfried, of course, considered to be one of the best characters in the game as well, has some incredibly strong tools, but this is one of his few, you know, matchups that aren't on the greatest side, let's put it that way.
Yeah, definitely. But nice stuff here from Citizen. The ooh coming in. No shimmy.
Chat, do we have any ooh posters?
You can do that so much better than I
in the
can.
chat.
My voice is already like half ruined. That would push me over the edge. That would kill me trying to do that with.
There we go. Well, you're just not built like Papa Siegfried. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not German. That's what it is.
Oh, he is absolutely old right now. Citizen getting donked by the raw Raging Strike on only 1 BP now, so it's getting pretty spooky for him. Next hit is absolutely gonna finish things up. Saki gets a good one right now, putting on the pressure with the heavy fireball. That heavy fireball, one of the best specials in the game.
It certainly is, yes.
Coming out from the side of Siggy.
1 BP apiece. 2M going to be the starter here for Saki. No SP. Oh no, he picks up nonetheless. He's dead!
Did you ever have any doubts?
Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised?
Why are you popping?
Yeah, no, exactly. Oh my god, I can't believe Nia killed the person.
Nier killed someone? That's lore inaccurate.
Yeah. So yeah, we're getting back into our second game here in a second. The heavy fireball coming out from the side of Citizen. 6XL starter, pushing Saki into the corner mighty early. Contraption deployed.
Coming through.
Nice. 6XL pressure, it's up picking up with the normal afterwards. Socky once again in that right hand corner. BC gonna bust him out just to begin with.
Oh, the BC just going by, just tried to BC the fireball, but a little bit too early. Of course, the patented Socky jump coming out as per usual, and this is an inevitability. It is not if Socky will jump out of the corner, it is when he will jump out of the corner.
So, interesting observation. Socky does not play with those technical inputs on. With the Lick Super there, he actually doesn't really get any benefit from it at all. Still the route that he decided to go down here. And then, yeah, just the ominous turn. Once again, so good at just picking up these little kills.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, right now, looking a little bit rough for Citizen. Of course, I know these two play a ton. I mean, they are training partners. You know, we don't call them Humpty and Dumpty for nothing. And Socky certainly is one of the people in Europe, probably the person in Europe who he certainly is one of the people in Europe.
So I thought you were just going to end there for a second.
We're just going to end there, but he's one of the people in Europe, probably even the person in Europe who deals the best with secrets. He is not going to be mistiming those fireball dodges. He knows at what ranges he can contest the character, which is not very many actually, so he's been playing a really, really strong spacing game, and he's been playing just right outside of that tip range of that Siggy 2M.
Yeah.
Just because that is pretty much Secret's best poke. He's not giving Citizen the time to go for those big swingy far heavies, so the spacing game on Socky has been incredibly immaculate. And just as I said earlier, I'm going to just curse him, I suppose, by saying he doesn't mess those spot dodges up.
Yeah, Yuma's Fortune gonna come out, beat the safe jab attempt there. No BP on the side of Citizen. Have to see if he needs it. The sweep gonna get BP back, and no! Chat, he's so old. He's so old.
He is ancient, he is decrepit, he is just a shell of a man. And he's gonna be going down 0-2 right now. 2 games up for the side of Socky once again for staying hydrated. Socky, do a little kiss to the camera, you know?
Yeah.
Little smooch.
We got a wave.
Citizen checking the notes, googling real quick how to beat near rising. Help.
What is spot dodge input? But yeah, we made the jokes, of course. Both of these two very competent players, to say the least. But we saw in the Fitty a little bit yesterday about, you know, the practice that he does. And he says, you know, obviously these two, as you mentioned, play basically all the time. Yeah. And he tends to say that he comes out, you know, very favoured in terms of their casual sense. But Socky, there's something about it. I think he's just very good at locking in tournaments now.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is as well, you actually have Citizen to thank for Socky playing near now. So everyone who loves playing against Socky's near, you know, that is entirely Citizen's fault. Because Socky actually picked up the character to help Citizen prepare for the ARC finals.
Yeah,
because he was going to be playing against Zippy. Of course, a very strong NA near player. So the reason why Socky is now putting people in the contraption in Europe pretty much every day is because because Citizen made him do it, or Socky offered to do it, and rough spot to be in.
It is definitely a difficult start here for Citizen. Socky putting him in the contraption nice and early, but the invincibility on that DP is always staggering. Loving the you know, the pattern to just delay 2M. To deal with the heavy all-down pressure. Socky has been doing that very consistently. It's worked out very well for him. Worked out very well there. And yeah, Socky set point now over Citizen.
Already on set point. And so far, Citizen has just not been able to get anything going. I don't think he's taken a rocket, right?
Jump in, ends up working out. 50-50, guesses correctly.
Of course, the sweep coming through. One of the C3 classics, just like the Zeta sweep, is actually unblockable. The game will not tell you this. It will lie to you and tell you it's low. It is actually unblockable.
Oh, failed pickup there from Socky. Back throw from Citizen's going to come out. Defense holding firm. Spot dodge past the H. Now Nav, and the oomphy spin is here.
Oomphy, as per usual, putting under pressure. Nice jump from Citizen. Not something that you see too much. That's the thing. Like, if we got City jumping, you know something's going a little awry in the set. That's going to be a nice little extension into the super. Say it with me, chat. Hitting him with the Schwarze Fanga! Yeah,
not quite enough of the kill here. Tax the throw. Chip nearly a factor here for Socky, but yeah, when that H ominous turn can just appear like that. Yeah, Chip. Oh my god! Harry! And it connects! Yeah.
And he's dead. He's dead. He is killed. Citizen has been slain.
No question. And yeah,
Wow.
There it is, 3-0 from Saki. Moving into
Wow.
our winner's side. Grand finals here over Fitterson. And Fitty going to be sent down as the killer of our losers bracket, no doubt.
And this is what happens when you turn off technical inputs. This is Fukuhara's vision. That's all I'm going to say. This is what he meant for you to do. And with that, Saki will be moving on to winner side grand finals. Undefeated so far. Looking incredible as always. And now, of course, we're going to have even more near action to come.
Yeah.
Tai, once again.
Tai up here against Bonsai.
Yeah, putting up against Bonsai, and of course that's going to be a very, very different matchup compared to what Tai has to deal with before. Of course, playing against Fogel, his brother in arms here, and barely taking it over his Belial in a nail biter of a set, coming down to a double Luigi as per usual here in this loser side. And now he's going to make quite the big adaptation because he has to play against Bonsai. Bonsai, of course, still the Rat King of Europe currently, you know, Mr. Pao. Not around that much anymore, so Bonsai has been holding it down on the ratting front.
Not around in tournaments,
yeah.
for sure.
If you're not around in tournaments,
any ranked in this game, you have a hatred for Mr. Powell.
Okay, but if you don't pull up to the weeklies, you do not exist to me. I'm closing my eyes.
I
you
believe,
do not
I believe.
exist.
But yeah, we're going to be seeing both of them come up here. I'm seeing Bonk at the moment, prepping himself. He's smiling. Always in a good mood.
Yeah, Bonsai is always in a good mood. Bonsai, this is truly what I admire about Bonsai as a person. He will play Granblue Fantasy versus Rising for the personal computer. He will pick Metera on the character select screen in a game where Nier and Siegfried exist, and he will still be happy at the end.
Yep.
That is something, that is joyous whimsy in his heart
Germany's
that I long
happiest
for.
ratter.
Yeah, Germany's happiest rat. I mean, sometimes he has a few choice words to say about certain characters, but don't we all? Let's be real.
Coliseum.
Yeah, button check coming out here, no doubt. But yeah, Tai, our other player on the side here. I know we mentioned it before, but you know, obviously all German top 8 today.
Yeah,
so the region has always been very, 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 very strong.
Yeah. You know, up there with regions like, of course, you know, France, who's incredible at Granblue, Spain, who's incredible at Granblue. Every time you go to a tournament and some guy you've never seen or heard of in your entire life makes top 8, usually Spain.
So one of the other things kind of in contention for this game right now is one of the most consistently strongest performing regions is the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Who didn't really have too much of a presence in base game, really, kind of towards the end. But in Rising, you know, we have players like Space, we have players like Jesse, we have players like Rek and Mundo who, you know, show up to these events, S1, and just completely tear the place down. None of them here in this top 8, not only these big killers, you know, in the tournament entering today. But Germany certainly showing that they are still very, very strong here. Because it wasn't an all-German tournament. You know, obviously, you know, we have players coming in from our region, like a Riot has been here, for example. But just, it's nice to see a regional like this, where the region has come in full force.
100%, yeah. And that's something that we definitely want to give a big shout out to the Granblue community for coming through, you know. I know that Blue has been working his ass off to make this happen here at the crossover, so big shout out to him once again. Our lovely, lovely TO here, our lovely fellow, you know, director part of the crossover here, so he's been doing wonderful, and we all got to give a big thank you to him for making this happen. But also we want to give a big thank you to you guys here in the crowd, to you guys at home watching, for coming through, supporting Granblue, and making sure that we get to experience all of these wonderful matches that we are right now. It has been an incredible time so far. It's been a wonderful, wonderful event, and yeah, I'm just incredibly happy to be here.
It's been absolutely fantastic. I hope everyone at home has really enjoyed watching this weekend. But we're moving towards the end of this top 8 now. We're going to win our losers semis for Bonsai versus Tai.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Let's get into it, of course. Bonsai repping the old patented Metera. Just got done playing, of course, on our loser side against Desalee. Playing that really goofy Dr. Seuss looking Metera mirror. This is an entirely different matchup. This is a really, really different beast.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Nia really plays her own game in this. As weird as playing the mirror can be, playing against Nia can definitely be very, very difficult. And that is one of the things there. So, Nia's ultimate skills make Death invincible, but that does include also being projectile invincible. So, that oofy spin, very much a check to most of Metera's kit and most of how Bonsai likes to play.
Yeah. 100%. The Oomphy spin pretty much, it validates Metera's existence whenever it's out, so whenever we get that 50 meter, it becomes very, very spooky, and of course, whenever you get 50 meter in this game means after walking forward for about 0.25 seconds. So
that's a long time.
It is quite a long time, so the Oomphy gonna be doing a lot here, but Bonsai finding a good hit, gonna be putting on a little bit of that zoning pressure. Of course, Tai now stuck in the corner, sending out the heavy ominous turn. Let's see, get something going. Bonsai just getting domed by the blender. This is gonna hurt a lot. Of course, Metera is a character who has both low HP and no meterless reversal, and even her meterless reversal isn't good. So being on defense against Nier can be a little
just about that U arrow able to allow Bonsai to get this corner pressure started. U Butterfly is here, gets burst unfortunately without hitting Tai. U Oomphy's been blocked. Def still very much omnipresent here, and then yeah, the 6XL conversion. 1-0 for Tai. Crowd's popping off.
Both of them just locked in. Bonsai doesn't even like, there's like serenity in his soul right now.
There's no emotion on this man's
No
face.
emotion.
No emotion on a man getting comboed by Nia. Oh, and then the 6XM gonna allow just a
Bonsai
little
is
bit of
over
a
30.
mix-up.
This is not allowed. You should not be allowed to do that. I think they should take block button checks away from you if you're playing against people over 30. It's not fair.
Oh, spot dodge on the Uni-P. No punish though. Bonsai can use the BC to take back his turn. And another one is going to put him on 0 BP. Not going to matter too much considering
Not like it
his
matters.
health.
Yeah.
However, it's going to matter for his conversion potential against this character. Chip point nearly here for Bonsai. Butterfly's going to allow him to create just a little bit more space to push Tai into the corner.
I sense an Oomphy rotating our way. Yep.
Very good.
There we go.
Yeah, how does he do it?
How do I know?
Yeah, only 1 BP on the side of Tai now. Throw bait! Is he going to bait a throw bait? He's going to pick something up. Picks up with the low afterwards. SSBA is on the table and doesn't even need it. Ends it with the H-Arrow Rain, and Bonsai staying alive in this one. That was a really good round from him.
Yeah. Fully intentional reset right there. Just going for the cheeky low. Getting the opening once again. Tai probably already reaching for the water bottle at that point.
Yeah.
Getting that round in the back. Bonsai showing signs of life in our top 8 here.
Oh no, just a raw H definitely was. Oh my god, that's just 2 in a row!
Just do it again.
Now, of course, the really important thing about that 2 in a row is it is going to leave you on that bravery penalty.
Right now, Bonsai wanted away from death right here. That fully stacked super from Nier will absolutely kill. Like, just the super alone, I think, would already kill him.
Is that
Time to find out. Oh,
no, not quite! 100 meter. Gone on the side of Tai. H-Risk Fortune though, still going to allow him to push Bonk back a little bit. Death now in his space. Ends up knocking away there with the H-Low arrow. Nice, good conversion. Spends the last of his BP. But we're in the corner. No butterfly set up. Cooldown knock back. Just goes straight over the U-scoop. Summonless State. Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, very much firmly in Bonsai's advantage. Just needs 1 interception here. Extra pressure from the U-Butterfly. However, yeah, there it is. Yeah. The 2M gonna seal that one out.
And Bonsai with the exact same expression as the time he lost. Like 100%, look at him. This man has just achieved enlightenment. He has let go of all earthly desires. And maybe with the power of Ascension on his side, he may be able to take this one down.
He's focused on his task. Ooh, big counter hit, close heavy.
Getting put into Y2K again. There we go. Big PC coming through. Of course, the Metera car, once again, that's another one of those pseudo unblockables you do not know. There's the Oomphy spin coming through once more. Tai looking good right now, sending the BC, baiting the DP, and getting the punish going right there. And that should be a kill. We have 1 stock left to give. Oh, actually not unexpended.
And that's 0 BP on the side of Tai.
Didn't want to spend it right there. Not sure if he could have killed.
Oh, it was behind him! He didn't know!
Wow.
Battle 2. Engage.
What an interaction. But right now, Bonsai throwing out the projectiles. shooting that arrow. We do not have 50% meter on the side of Tai yet, so no Uzi is ready to go at the moment. Stuck in the corner right now. Are we going to see more EX Misfortunes? We've seen quite a bit of those earlier sets from Tai. He's quite happy to go for them, not falling for the throw bait this time.
Yeah. So much chip damage just been deployed there. Yeah,
there we go.
Spin once more, just going to work through that projectile. Spending a lot of stocks.
Yeah, but of course, at this point we have established that that's the patented Tai playstyle. Very liberal with the use of the stocks, and that's going to be basketball to finish off the round. Bonsai evens us up once again here in this 1-1 situation, and we are continuing the trend of having incredibly close loser sets here.
Good just blocks. Got that meter in. Not quite enough for the 50, but we're getting there. New arrow on the table. Big important check, even if that Uzi spin goes past it. Good to actually hit in the air there so you don't have death on your ass. Yeah, spot goes to New arrow. Nice.
Oh, very good. 2M catching at absolute tip range right there from Tai. Putting Bonsai in the contraption again and just going for those continuous spot dodges because Bonsai has been BCing these setups, has been trying to bait out the BC. New arrow coming through. Once again, not falling for the bait right there. And Bonsai, unfortunately, is ancient, he is old, and he will be going down to what's going to be potentially his final game of the tournament.
It could well be, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see yet another Game 5 on this loser side of things.
Absolutely.
Both of these players have been tenacious, to say the least.
For sure. I do not know how they do it because I'm commentating this and sweating.
Oh my god, that's 6XL! That pickup off the aerial button was fantastic. Really good awareness from Bonsai, and this round so far looking excellent for him.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we know Bonsai for. Bonsai has labbed every single funky interaction and conversion that Metera is capable of getting in both this version of the game and the old version of the game. He is literally a lab rat, so he will know those conversions. He's got those pickups. The Uzi's been getting baited right there. Tai is getting chipped away at, but Bonsai on one Ravery point. Uzi once again getting shot, and that's going to be Bonsai taking another round.
Yeah, really strong round from Bon.
Battle 2. Engage.
Like I said, very capable of showing that he can stay alive, demonstrating it perfectly here. Rory Misfortune just going to check him from full screen, and then the wall's going to allow Nia to approach.
Great right there. Of course, both of these characters are actually low health characters, so those direct trades don't really go in favor of either of them usually. That's going to be an air unblockable, and a nice pickup right there. You cannot block in the air in this game, so Metera can set those up. Big chunk coming through from the side of Bonsai. One more throw might just do it right there. Tai actually reaching for it, but Bonsai already on the back jump.
Oh, not quite enough for the check. Farrell not going to hit Def. Def is just present behind Bonsai at the moment.
Def is posted up ominously, but Bonsai is ratting out, and that's going to be Bonsai evening us up once again. And again, no
Game
emotion.
5. Once more. Going back to character select for a second. Just going to be taking a little bit of a break.
Yeah, has to be done. But Bonk, once again, looking calm, looking composed. And let's see, are we considering switching character here? Surely not, right?
Okay.
Surely not. He's smiling. He's not going to do it.
Are we going to always move down the tier list? No, we're not. Good.
Absolutely. No.
Thank you.
No way in hell. I could see by the way that he was smiling that he wasn't going to do it. No way in hell.
The gap has been denied. We're changing up the song, though.
At least put on something good here. Not the Metera theme. Get out of here.
Yeah. Celestial View.
The Lowain team for psychological warfare. I see it. You know, gotta pick birthday train on people. You know how it goes.
I think, like, you've got to commit to it for more of the set, though, right? You know, every game that you have the Lowain Fiend on, the spirit of Tootington and Release Bogus manifests more behind your opponent.
Yeah.
To make them do silly options.
Exactly. You just get Release Bogus as an assist character when you have this on for a long enough time.
So yeah, Bonsai, nice start here. Raging Strike not blocked. He's going to go for the defensive option here. to prevent that the Racing Chain coming in.
We're already down to 1 BP on the side of Ty right here. Bonsai trying to get something going, but getting grabbed out of what can only be a BC stack. Oh no, that almost turned sour.
Yeah, still managed to check in with the 2M there to prevent the offense from continuing. Oh, good snipe!
And Def just hovering ominously in the air. I always love how that looks. That's going to be Bonsai putting himself at set point over Ty.
Really, really nice. Very solid round. But Ty, definitely not someone to sleep on in this kind of situation. Still very much capable of bringing it to probably another last round situation. This is the starter that he needs. Ends up blocking the mix. Good just blocks there for the meter.
Oh,
and the counter approach heavy.
+6 is all I'm gonna say. You are mashing there, young man. Oh, no. Bonsai trying to bait out the BC himself right now.
Yeah,
there
the
it
BC
is.
comes out, hard knockdown, going to allow Ty take this back towards the middle of the stage. Bonk is saying, no, you stay in that left-hand corner. We're
are
approaching
safe,
again. Catches with the air, unblockable thanks to that block jump in. But the combo limit! No!
And this might be Def. Yeah, we're on 2 stocks. That's gonna be SSBA. Ty.
SSBA, get his ass! We go into a last round once again. Bonsai versus Ty in our last round here at Losers Semis.
Battle.
Wow. What an unfortunate combo limit to come through right there. Bonsai had the right idea, almost finished things off, but now we're going down to the double Luigi. Bonsai catching Def on the startup right there. No Oomphy spinning his way for now. No 50 meter on deck for either player yet. And again, Bonsai's zoning plan is starting to work out. His adaptation has been great. And the classic Bonsai shimmy is going to be coming through right there.
Good stuff. Not quite going to build a meter for the super hit. Gets BC back again once more. Good BC.
Good BC back. However, now your Metera on 1 bravery point. It might be real spooky if you get hit. Few arrows coming through. Bonsai just air stalling time and time again. Both players down. Oh no, he's old! He's so old. He is so goddamn old. He's gonna take so much damage right here. Not gonna quite build the meter to go for the super to kill, I don't think. Putting him in the next touch kill situation.
Very important tag. 100 meter is on his side. No, it isn't anymore.
Def getting sniped out of the room right there. Still 4 stocks remaining. 100% meter on the side of Tiny. Oomphy spin coming through. Doesn't quite kill, but
the deployed and does not block the cross-up. The crowd explodes for Ty.
Wow.
Who is going to be moving in to play Fitterson once more. Bonsai ending it here at 4th.
My heart is racing right now, man. I'm only watching this. I cannot imagine how these players must feel playing that.
It's been crazy.
Wow.
Focal giving the lad a hug. Really, really good stuff. But Ty's work is not done yet. Once again, hard opponent coming to face him, and a hard opponent that he has already lost to in this tournament. Although, like I said earlier, the set was
quite close.
Gone either way.
Yeah.
Legitimately, yeah.
Yeah, it just, once again, got quite close. And I mean, that's been the running theme of the evening so far. You know, we've had so many close sets right now. They've all been coming down to these heartbreakers, to these final game, final round situations. I don't know if I can take any more of this. I think by grand finals, I'm just going to be dead in the commentary booth.
So, an important thing, right, is obviously these two played winners top 8 qualifier, which was first to 2.
Yeah.
We're now moving into a first to 3 set in this top 8. What do you think?
I think this is going to favor Fitterson. I think
I agree
that because you know Ty, coming from a Strive background, is good at volatile games, and I think when you introduce a little bit less volatility by having it be first to 3, and you know, keeping in mind that Fitterson is really good at adaptation, and that's something that he's kind of been priding himself on, and something that he's very good at. Is being really good at adapting to his opponent. I think this is going to favor Fitterson compared to the first to 2 situation we had before.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely very similar to what my thoughts are as well. That's not, of course, not to discredit Ty for someone who plays in a first to 3 game primarily, right?
Yeah.
But Fitterson is definitely strongly enhanced by having another game.
For sure, yeah. And this is going to be also, of course, Fitterson, currently the only Siegfried representative that we really have here, among our notable players. So I don't know how much Fitterson, how much experience Ty is going to have against Siegfried of Fitterson's caliber. So it's going to be interesting to see. But as we established earlier, and of course something that Saki and Fitterson both agree on as well, is that this is one of the few matchups where Siegfried can kind of struggle a bit, of course. you know, that's some real, some real privileged problems to have is struggling against exactly Nier and not really anyone else. But
yeah, it
we're gonna
goes to
see
show
how it
the
goes.
strengths of Nia, but still has to be piloted at a competent level to be able
Yeah.
to really go in against a player like
Battle
Fitz.
1.
But button check here, we have Beatrix.
Not gonna happen.
No, of course not. But I do feel like I've seen Ty play Beatrix, actually. I don't know
Yeah,
where I've
everyone
seen
plays Beatrix, but what do you mean?
True, but I mean,
Especially week 1 when
I
she
mean
came
in a
out.
tournament setting.
Yeah.
Okay? Right.
Go, buttons being checked successfully. We're going to be going back, and of course, Citizen definitely going to be sticking with the Siegfried. I would be incredibly shocked if Ty wouldn't be sticking with the Nier.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Nier is the choice here, and yeah, Nier is the character that we're going to see coming out. Both players getting their buttons well and truly sorted. Things are underway. The music being swapped. Not surprised. What are we getting? Oh, bro, really?
what do you mean, really? It's a good song. Get out of here. Get out of here. You like existence. You can fuck off.
Alright, I see how it is. But yeah.
I'm not hearing that from the
Losers
Alphabet
finals.
players.
Losers finals here, Fitterzen versus Ty. Can I get some noise from the crowd, maybe? For Fitterzen and Ty in this Losers finals?
Crowd popping off right here, of course. Ty got, the entire German, the Dach, the German-speaking Strive scene behind him right now, rooting for him, so that's gonna be looking real good. There we go. Citizen getting things started. Whipping out those 2 M's and looking quite confident in his spacing already. Ty fighting his way out the corner, but getting put right back in by Mr. Uwe himself.
Very good, really nice, very solid start here from Fitterzen. Was not happy about his play when they encountered each other yesterday. No doubt went back and
Don't try.
take a
Don't
look
test
at the
him.
set. And yeah, here we are. Key difference. Those reactions coming out from Fitterzen. Coming out nice and early. However, SSPA going to take away 2 BP might be what Ty needs to start bringing this bound back towards his favor.
Def, crush his skull.
He's spot
Never
dodge! The first recorded Fitterzen RS spot dodge in history.
Citizen de-aging by 10 or even 20 years right
He's
now.
so young.
Immediately becoming young again and getting that touch. And Ty getting older, I suppose.
The age has been transferred.
Yeah, he's been transferring it. The Pharaoh's curse has been put on Ty right now. Nice attention from Citizen. Waiting to happen right now. And another one! He's trying to prove a point right now. He's saying, these Strive Zoomers, man, I don't care. I'm going to test their reactions.
Hey, Fitty, can we get 3 for 3? Can we do it?
Can we do it again? I feel it coming in the air tonight. Never mind. What a
Kind of hit 6XL. Kill. And Fitterzen up 1-0.
Citizen shaking the finger on him. No. Wow. And this is the toxic top player, as we always talk about here. Catching the backdash, of course, with the messenger. Shout out to my man Pop with the Tusage every time that comes out. Big man Pop.
Yeah, there was another one coming in the throat this time.
Oh no!
Both of them laughing.
I feel like Losers Final might not be the time to shitpost, but here we are.
Yeah, BC out. Minor Bravery County in, and the unblockable.
The unblockable into the homies kissing on the screen. There we go. And that's definitely a kill, not even close.
There's no need to kind of deliberate over it.
Battle 2. Engage.
Citizen in another round. But Ty finding a good little opener right there. Gonna be putting Citizen into the contraption. Nice blocks right there. Late BC, +6 of course. Minor spot mistakes, and you're gonna get hit with the Uwe right now on the dome. Immediately BCing again.
These immediate BCs have been working out really well.
There we go. Citizen fishing with those Farlights. Of course, Ziggy Farlight, very, very good, very strong button. Can also always combo into the Orkan. So, definitely a very good option to go for.
Is here, but this is the time to make the round comeback.
Wow.
The SSPA coming out, but yeah, just no option from Ty. Just get that spot dodge in, bring the round back in his favor.
Yeah, Citizen just kind of letting it rip right there. You know, he's really been putting out these these big vibe checks against Tai, not something that you usually see too much from him, but I guess he's feeling real frisky tonight.
Tech. Good tech once more. 667 to get that soft knockdown push in the corner, but Tai doing the damage.
Citizen getting put in the situation once again, going for the unblockable, but this time getting BC back at the ultimate DP. Gonna be getting him a nice hard knockdown. Tai has not been anti-airing, and Citizen has been going for a lot of jumps, way more than we usually see. 6XL into another Uber, and look at the damage mounting up from that low bravery on the side of Tai.
Yeah,
This is gonna be a big extension though.
Ending with the SSBA most likely, and yeah, no BP now on the side of Citizen. This is a max damage SSBA, by the way. Not quite enough. Yeah, UDP blocked. Gets the simple punish, and we're 1-1. I really wanted to do the
I really hope, I really wish that Tai would be toxic enough to do it back, but but here we go. Gonna be going right back into it. Both players definitely going to be sticking with their character picks right here. No doubt in my mind. And now Citizen is just jumping way more so than usual because Tai has just not represented the air.
Oh, not representing and blocking on wake up in that interaction as well. Crucial mistake.
Getting the stack off the Malignance there as well. Nice spot dodge, but you can't spot dodge the Kusuge coming out. And
Oh,
again,
he's so young!
Why do you test the Lord of Reactions? Chip point's gonna be coming through right here.
He has all the time in the world to hit that.
You're throwing it down in Granblue top 8? What is happening?
DP coming out once more, get that round started for Citizen. The long distance shimmy, not bitten on, but
And again, the
that
minor
spot dodge.
mistake. This keeps happening. Tai has been caught out by spot dodging the fireball several times already this set, and it's just been really backbreaking for him. Nice shimmy though. This is a big starter. Doesn't choose to put him back in the corner here. Instead trying to go for a run under, but it's a little bit too tough for the throw. This time gets the spot dodge. And the thing is, chat, this might look easy to you, but that spot dodge is incredibly tricky actually.
Oh yeah, it's really tricky.
Big damage coming out. And we're gonna be going into a full animation. Saying,
Oh, he's
everybody
dead!
doesn't
No!
need it! Wow.
I thought that would just be close, but no, there
No,
really wasn't any
like, he was
contest.
dead
didn't
for
even
sure.
need the animation.
He was dead for sure, but I thought we were gonna see the animation. I was winding up my best shots of Fenga already, but I was denied.
You do properly wind up, by the way. You like recoil backwards.
yeah, I need to. If I don't inhale like properly first, can't do that.
But yeah, we're back on the character select screen. We saw this.
Yeah, we're back in the
against
character
Bomb.
select screen, but do not be gaslit by Tai.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be picking anyone but near Citizen. Definitely won't be switching off of Siegfried either. So do not be gaslit by these Drive players. There we go. Locking back in. And we're gonna be going into potentially the final game. Let's see, we're gonna be switching back to the peace and quiet. And that's something that both of these players could definitely use after this set because it's been stressful enough. Alright, let's get back into it. Right then and there, we have Citizen repping the Siegfried, currently up 2-1 over Tai on that near.
Far heavy round start going to be the starter here for Tai. 50-50 setup. Not really ever kind of going for these 50-50s proper. Not really doing him many favors here, but the situation's still in his favor. Good tech.
Citizen now down quite a bit of life, but do not be fooled. If he gets the right starter, we're evening up life totals immediately.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Siegfried does what you can only call big boy damage. Citizen is fishing for it right now. You can see with those close heavies buffered into the Verdräng, he's looking for that big counter. Due Misfortune coming through, Death crushing his skull, but now he's out of bravery point. Oh, that he does not want Morbius mode.
The install, the blood of the dragon coming in, and unfortunately, I've seen that happen this weekend, and bad for it to happen here, but Tai taking the round up.
I can just about assure you that that was a 2-on-4-8 coming through, not the Morb mode install, which does nothing. It just kind of takes your health, and then you look real stupid. So Once again, going for the hard knockdown here in the corner.
Nice.
And finding another good hit. And I mean, we are going to have another SBA coming up. Let's see if we need animation this time, because that's certainly going to be dead. We don't even need animation again. And Fitterson putting himself up to set point here over Ty.
Once that run back versus Saki, win this next round and you will have it.
Yeah, if Ty actually ends up winning this game, he has to do hero install. Yeah, it's guaranteed. Nice block here from Fitterson. Finding the block button, actually. Maybe another extension, and this time we get to say it, chat. Say it with me right now. Hit him with the Schwarze.
I have the crowd.
Shout out to the crowd as well, doing it with me, and
that's
that's
going
going to
to
be
be version into the
Gonna
UA.
be taking it.
Yeah. Into our grand finals, loser side for Fitterson to face Saki. But Ty, what a run. What a run this weekend he's had. Been absolutely just
Ty coming
fantastic
through.
from him.
Top 3 placement, absolute gold right there, making his boys in the Strive community proud. And I mean, he's become a great member of the Granblue community as well at this point. He has been showing up to the weekends, has been showing up to tournaments. He's been on the grind, he's been putting in that work, and it really shows. Getting a very, very, very respectable finish here out at 3rd place at the Crossover 2024. And the only thing left to do is to have the Humpty Dumpty rematch between Fitterson and his Pokemon Evolution or Devolution, depending on who you ask, Saki.
It could only be this, couldn't it? It really could be.
There was no other way. There we go. Our players getting ready, sorting out a few things before we go into the final, potentially final set of the Crossover 2024 for Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. Once again, I would like to give a big, big shout out to the wonderful, wonderful crew here at Crossover who have been working super hard the entire weekend to make this happen.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
As we're just getting button checks going in the background. Of course, these players making sure nothing bad happens. And yeah, once again, big shout out to you guys at home watching. I see we got a bunch of you in here, almost 200 of you in here, watching some good ass Granblue. Lovely to have you.
Isn't it crazy to
Of
get
course.
this many people kind of spectating Granblue at this point? You know, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got so many people here. We've got so many people watching at home. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Shout out Spukara.
All done by the Lord and Savior. You already know.
Yeah.
And again, I would like to show you guys once more, for those who weren't here earlier, the winner of this set will be taking away this here wonderful trophy right there. Looking real sleek, looking real good. And only one of those nerds is going to be taking that away at the end.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, buttons are just going to be checked real quick, of course, while that is happening. You know, we talked about them both a little bit earlier, but Saki and Fitterson, very storied in this game, very storied in the previous game. Very much up for debate right now about who you should really be kind of, you know, be comfortable placing your bets on. For me, obviously, I'm a Saki stan. He's always been my boy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Fitterson hater because I love him so much, you know? Like, Fitterson has been a close friend of mine for, I think, 8 years now. Yeah. So, you know, I gotta be the one to do it. I gotta be the one to put a little hating on him, but I'm still rooting for him. That's still my boy right there. So I'm really, really looking forward to watching this one. And it looks like Fitterson is gonna be going for the Jita here over the Secret.
So this is button check still, I believe. Yeah, 266.
Okay, we're still button check.
But he has been picking Jita a lot more. Played Jita at the end of base game. And again, she's kind of got everything that Fitty values in a character. Most importantly, consistency. Consistency in her tools, consistency in her damage. Just that kind of thing is something that he really prizes. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see her in this set, but I'm still expecting Siggy.
I'm definitely still expecting the Siggy. Maybe he will try Jita for a game. I think it's looking like that right now. He's looking it in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, we are going to be seeing the Fitterson Jita against
I think if he loses, he will be switching off here.
Oh, yes.
I'm kind of surprised to see this. I would have expected from Fitterson to try this if he were to be in winners. I think he would definitely whip it out on the winner's side of things. But going into loser's side here and playing the Jita, definitely a choice, but we'll see how it works out. And we'll see how it goes right here. Make some noise right now for our grand finals. Granblue Fantasy versus Rising at the crossover. Make some noise for Saki and Citizen.
It is time, and it's time to decide the winner of this tournament with this set here. Saki getting the start. Yep, nice throw here in to begin with, getting to that left-hand side. MDP, big important factor in this matchup, is leveraging Jita's fantastic reversals as well as that corner carry from the Wrecker right back into the right-hand side now.
Locking the boomer check right now, trying to find a hit, and of course the patented Citizen 2M into sleeper coming through right there. Not going to be doing its maximum amount of damage, but it's still going to hurt quite a lot right here because Saki is down to 1 bravery point only.
Keeping under pressure, space 668, so he's not punishable. Wrecker coming in, gets the spot dodge punish, unfortunately not quite able to link into the kill there at the end. MDP once more, so pivotal in this matchup. And then no DP on the side of Saki, we're going to see no more brave counters from him. Oh, the counter hit, and then yeah, reset into the throw. Saki taking this first round, but definitely not easy.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, Citizen not really been finding those, not been finding the pace that he really wants. I know that Citizen, whenever he picks Jita, his main objective is to slow down the game. Because he's at his best when you can slow the pace of the game down, when you get to play around Jita's medium normals at their tip range. That is where Citizen is most comfortable. And Saki has not been allowing him to do that. He's anti-airing like a madman. Citizen maybe still the jumping habit from playing against Kai, who was not really anti-airing too much. Again, going for the Saki classic, going for that...
No BP, this is so much damage.
Yep. Going for the corner escape right there. But of course, the blue hair on the Jita means that you're doing the low health version of that super, which is going to do extra damage.
Nice little check. Throw, and it's going to put him in the throw kill range. You Misfortune, not quite enough for that kill on the side of Saki, though. Oh, then
nice
punish
punish
on the 6-6 Sage. And yeah, Saki taking this first one. Didn't look...
I think we're going to see character select.
I'm expecting character select, and yeah, character select is where we are going.
Yep.
Siegfried is here.
Alright. The Jita players had their fun. Now it is time for good old Uwe. And I mean, he's the all reliable. He is who you call upon.
Oh, yeah.
The name you invoke when you really want to get rid of someone. And Citizen, definitely.
You say Siegfried 3 times in the mirror.
Yeah.
And he manifests and oohs you.
Yep, absolutely.
Victory.
You might even SBA, if you say Siegfried 3 times too quickly, your time will just get stopped and the Schwarzfänger will come out. But right now, Citizen down 1 game already. Maybe a bit of a risky choice to go with the Jita. Saki only needs to take 2 more games to win the entire tournament.
Good block on the Misfortune. Oh no, the whiff on that though. No punish on the side of Saki. Citizen still...
It's okay, that LGP has no recovery. It's one of those. Citizen just putting on all sorts of pressure with 6XL to M. But Saki finding a good moment to escape right there.
Block on the BC back. Another one gets baited. Saki's using the take the space back, bring it more towards this mid screen. No conversion off that 6XL, but now 0 BP on the side of Saki.
Don't test.
Oh no, you can't do that! What is going on? And then yeah, the UDP.
Wow.
You Misfortune from Saki. The scramble of a lifetime, but he comes out on top.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, right now it's looking a little dire for Citizen, of course, getting betrayed by his own quick reactions with that super. While it looks like it may go almost full screen, it doesn't quite. So you can still bait it out. Citizen finding another good hit right here, getting the Uwe going. And Saki once again escaping the corner. Patented fuzzy jump out right there, gonna be cashing out. Def crushes nuts early. Gonna be going into that full damage. We're BCing. We are Granblue Fantasy versus Rising right now.
No BP on the side here. Fits And yeah, we get killed by that even harder. And Saki 2-0 up down. Final game potentially. I'm going to need people to give their energy to Fizz in here.
Saki doing the impossible right there, blocking the Siegfried to you.
Yep.
Oh, nice extensions coming through. Saki pushing Fizz into the corner, but he finds a nice jump on the spot dodge. He is young. Yeah. He is a scrapping young lad. Gonna be pushing right into the corner once again. And Saki well on his way to putting himself on tournament point right here. The contraption gonna be coming out. Look at all that chip damage.
So much chip damage, dude. And yeah, Fizz is now fighting his way back out. Clipped by the far heavy. And Saki, tournament point here in this grand finals of Crossover 2024.
And yeah, I just want to point out, guys, the tech to winning this tournament, you know, what Saki has been using. He's playing on a Wii U Pro controller, that's all I'm going to say. That's all that I need you people to know at home. That is the peripheral of a champion right there. But right now it's still a champion in the making because Citizen is not going to make it easy on him. Sending out that pressure, sending out the heavy fireball. Saki jumping out the corner. You know it, you love it. Citizen looking for that hit.
Good check, nice. Death gone for just a little bit there, not quite able to get the 667 for a knockdown, but the pressure is still very much on Fizz side. Delay 2M, going to stop any of those follow-ups from the Orcan, but great 6XL just to keep that corner pressure going. The counter hit BC, it's so important for Saki. Wow. And the UDP going to bring the round back for Fizz.
Battle 3, engage.
Citizen staying alive right here, not gonna let it, just not gonna let Saki take this too easily right there. Saki finding the throw, putting Citizen in the corner as he hold all of this pressure. And far heavy once again coming through. This is gonna be a next touch kill situation. Setting it up right here, baiting the BC, but you unblockable coming through once again. Saki getting put in the corner, now back throw incident. Is this how it starts?
We'll have to see. Fizz needs that next opportunity, but he is not going to get it. And Saki is your Crossover 2024 champion.
Give it up for the former Lord of Potatoes, now the Lord of Death. Saki coming through, repping the near and making it all the way to the end right there in a dominant performance, getting the clean 3-0 on Lord Citizen, and once again cementing himself as one of the best players in Europe.
For sure, yeah.
Beautiful performance right there.
Another notch on the belt for Saki. Of course, going into our first European Platinum event in a couple of weeks. Both of these players will be, but it's a good momentum to kind of have to take into this, isn't it? To know that you're doing so well against your own region, to start preparing yourself to playing on that international stage. And yeah, very proud of Saki, very happy for Saki for winning. Of course, shout outs to our entire top 8 here, it has been absolutely fantastic. Shout outs to the crowd that we have here still, you guys have been fantastic today. Ooh.
Yeah, wonderful work from everyone involved, and it has been such a grand time. Cake, it's been a pleasure commentating with you, brother.
Usual.
It has been way too long, and we're really, really happy to be here. Once again, big thank you to the Crossover team, big thank you to everyone watching at home, and to the wonderful Granblue Fantasy Versus community. Love you guys.
Yeah, so we're going to pull over Mr. Saki in just a second so we can give him this on our table.
Yep. He's looking over, he heard his name.
He looks so confused, bro. Come over here.
Come over here. Come on.
He's coming. Yeah.
Gotta beckon him over. Gotta give him a little treat.
But yeah, if you want to hop out a second,
of course. We're gonna have a few words from our winner here. Yeah. I'm gonna be knocking everything over while I leave, of course. And there we go.
He really is knocking everything over. He's going out with a bang. And yeah, here he is, Mr. Crossover. You want a fairy scream? The camera's there. Yeah. So yeah, this is for you, my man. Put your headset on first. Congratulations on your double, you fine sir.
Let's go.
There it is. It's a nice trophy. It's a cool
looks
trophy.
nice.
Yeah, it looks great.
I've been
at the beginning of the year, roughly, I was like talking about how I barely have any trophies left. Sometimes you look at some places, like some friends, like Citizen, for example, a whole wall full of medals and shit. And I've always wanted to have some shit, so it's always really cool to show.
It's cool.
I mean,
it's a really nice trophy. Yeah.
It's like a good memento, right? We can put it here between us.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling about UM?
I mean, pretty good. I mean,
Of course, yeah. It's kind of a redundant question at times, isn't it?
6-0 in winners and grand finals. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
Now you get to pick who you are between Humpty and Dumpty.
Shut up. Toast, honestly, they only hire Toast so he can bully people.
Yeah.
That's literally all he does. And
Bully commentator.
somehow he still gets hired every time.
They only hire
That
me
is-
so I can lose my voice.
Yeah.
It's a great practical joke. I really enjoy
The
it.
funniest thing, even at the beginning of the bracket, Toast Cake's voice was already like half gone.
Yeah.
He's just not built for this.
It's what TOing yesterday did to me.
Yeah.
Trying to yell for people that aren't here. It's their fault.
I mean, it's been a good time, honestly. I mean, I was here last year for crossover, and obviously Granblue wasn't here yet since the game wasn't out yet. So I was looking forward to going back, and I mean, over 40 people came for Granblue, and
Yeah.
can't complain about that. It's pretty good.
No, it's really, really good. So obviously, I think my biggest question for you is, we have continuity at this point when it comes to our tournaments, and next up is our first European Platinum event, VSF, which you're going to be at. How do you feel after winning this against your own region and now going into a more international stage? Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I never like going into an event, with high expectations, because the moment you start having expectations, you get too nervous, right? Obviously, I'm still nervous about tourneys anyway, but
Yeah.
I used to set too many expectations for myself when I went to a tournament, and it usually never goes well, right? Either it's like too low, the expectations, or too high. But sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm fine if I make top 8, and then I make top 8, and like, that's about it, right? And then like
Yeah.
lose my set immediately. Or like sometimes, be like, I shouldn't be losing to whatever person in bracket, and then you do, right? So it's like, again, you can never take shit for granted, and you can also shouldn't be like setting the bar too low either, right? Like be
Yeah.
too happy, because we see that a lot, right? People just get like, oh, I mean, I get this all the time still, right? Where it's like, oh, I'm in winners finals, where's Fiddy? Now I can chill, because if I lose to him, I don't feel that bad. But like, again, if you go in with that mindset, you're losing, right? So I try to drown out those noises. It's important.
Yeah, that's good. I think being able to set like a proper expectation for yourself in these kind of events is very key for the mental, right?
Yeah.
And the mental battle is a really key element of going into any tournament. Both on the preparation to it and also as you're in the event. And that's something I feel like you've always done very well with.
All right, enough yapping. Get out of here.
Are we yapping? Toast is wanting to sit, but you go up in here.
But yeah, like I
Toast-
mentioned, since you asked about verse fighting, obviously the bracket is going to be probably the biggest offline one we had in a while. Obviously platinum, right? Some international competition is going to be there as well. So again, can't take shit for granted, and just try my best. Hopefully see a lot of the faces that I see here in versus fighting in Birmingham.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks from now. So
You guys better pull up. I know you have to pull up to Birmingham. I know that's a tall ask, but please go ahead. Please do so.
Yeah.
Please support VSF, of course. They've, once again, we got a platinum event. And after that, the big patch that we've been promised. So we'll see how it turns out. And of course, once again, congratulations here to Saki for pulling up, getting the big dub. And thanks for hopping on real quick, making sure to say a few words.
my first interview.
Yeah, his very first interview, we actually used to have, for the people at home, we used to have like the Saki yapping hour every time he wins a certain
Womble
tournament.
weekends,
yeah.
yeah.
Every Womble at the end, Saki would hop on
Shout
and
out
just,
to Womble.
yap for like 30 minutes. So we're continuing the tradition.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned, obviously, if you're here and aren't part of the community and want to play the game, there's, community discords, events every other day. So, I mean, Womble just started with Womble weekends again.
Yeah. Check out Womble weekends, check out the Hard Edge weeklies, check out the Promenade events. Those are going to be your online destinations for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising if you want to show up, if you want to compete. And with that, I think we're going to be closing things out right here. And once again, thank you guys very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your days. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.